I will put it up one notch. So we'll see what happens.
Plus get good.
Let's get good. All right, so so y'all are now heading from from Mount Sondor. Riddleton is like kind of between there and Tropius, and so y'all are heading to Tropius to meet Captain Ziggy, who is your guide to Strata City. And then as we were leaving, Riddleton. Ezekiel had some sort of bad reaction to the snail stew or whatever you guys made. And so now you are once again back where you started leaving Riddleton, and you are on your way to Tropius. You can see it's like, so you were told that it's kind of in the like mountain range ahead of you. So you're like mountain range behind you, mountain range ahead of you that you're heading towards, and kind of towards the coast of like this range kind of reaches down to the coast, as you can see. So so you guys are on your way to Tropius, and it's about maybe 3 p.m.
Ezekiel, how are you feeling?
Right, so tell me one more time. You witnessed a goblin-kobold war, fought an ogre, you met somebody named Groovy, and then he was killed brutally. You stole a boat, put a horse on it, maybe not in that order.
Yeah.
Am I missing anything?
No, keep going.
Okay.
That's about it.
Oh yeah, okay.
And
and then you got a glowing mushroom,
Yeah.
and you stuffed it down my gullet.
Well, I reckon. Somebody did.
You stuffed it.
Yeah.
Where?
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, it was strictly a suppository.
It's called an enema.
My ass is glowing, but I can't see it.
I can feel it.
And you guys did all that for me?
Yeah, but we didn't fight the Goblin King, and kind of think that'd be fun. No.
Goblin King is fighting. I write it down in my notebook.
Yep, I assume we can go back right after we take care of this wraith and see how that shook out.
By then it's
Probably
pretty
still
no
happening.
problem.
Yeah. I wouldn't call it an all-out war either. It was more of a skirmish.
Well,
It was within 300 feet.
Yeah.
You know that for sure.
Yeah.
It didn't expand past
To the foot.
well, I just want to thank you guys for looking after a sick man.
Sick.
Yeah. What race are you?
I appreciate that, and I especially appreciate you not just taking anything from my sick and decrepit body.
Grog just kind of looks up and to the right, away from Ezekiel. It's kind of like, yeah, for sure.
You know, I don't know about you guys, but while I was out, it might have just been the fever dreams. I feel a little bit stronger now. I think we're ready for this quest. I think we got what it takes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
We all jump into the air and freeze frame.
Yeah. and that concludes session 5, isn't it?
I thought you were about to tell us you leveled up while you were.
I did too. I was
That's
like, what's about to happen?
I'm level 10.
We didn't level up.
Ezekiel starts glowing blue. His hair turns gold.
I would just start housing those mushrooms.
Super Saiyan.
The road ahead of us.
And the road, so you walk, you can just very distantly see those mountains ahead of you, and so you're walking for a few hours. Do y'all do anything in those few hours? There's a silent walk, just
I'd at least like to imagine that we're getting pretty good at walking places together, and
Yeah.
maybe we're always, at least in some capacity, being mindful of our surroundings. Nothing too out of the ordinary, but maybe.
It's a pretty direct path? We know where
Yeah.
we're going.
Yeah, it's pretty direct path, like pretty.
Are there signs that say Tropius?
Yeah, it's like it's definitely not like Prayers Pass. Like
Okay.
you know where you're going, and the people in Riddleton were like, oh yeah, Tropius, yeah, just you see those mountains, just head there, and it's a safe journey there.
How long does it take us to get there?
Um,
Like, were we cruising for a couple hours, you said?
yeah, probably like what did I say? It was 3, maybe it was like 4-ish in the afternoon. So you're probably walking for like 4 hours, maybe.
Solid 8 miles.
Assuming that the world operates on a 4 seasons calendar,
Yeah.
what time of year is it?
It's the secret fifth season.
How far away are we?
Well, yeah, what season is it's like? I haven't thought about
That's a
that.
great question.
That is a great question.
Doesn't
I've been
it
picturing-
doesn't matter much.
It's
but
a nice. It's probably like San Diego. You know, it's like
Yeah.
like
It's-
not
what
too
season
hot,
is
not
it?
too
It's San
cold.
Diego.
No, I get that.
Yeah, it's like
I've been picturing spring.
yeah, it's like springtime. It's you're not.
I guess.
Yeah,
It's constant.
I feel
nice
like
weather.
it's
where you are.
Ian's the alley. You're the oop for the Christmas session where it's snowing outside.
Yeah. Hey.
Okay.
mm,
All right. Just
come
want to
on.
make sure.
The whole island's
It's
not
4
the same.
seasons, but it's not
4
the same
seasons.
order.
Yeah, you're right.
Winter,
You're
winter,
right.
summer.
Yeah.
Jumps
Spring,
right
it's
in.
not like the end of summer.
Are
I
you?
love
Are
this
you
line of questioning.
Yeah.
it's not. It's spring, not the end of summer. What? Why?
Those are just similar, feelings outside. So I'm just curious.
Yeah. I'm curious too.
Is stuff blooming?
Yeah,
Or dying.
yeah, honestly, yeah. So I guess when you guys were at Grimwell's, there were a lot of things blooming. So I guess the springtime.
Okay.
Perfect. I unleash my attack.
Yeah. Oh, perfect. We actually win the
Yeah.
campaign right now because it's spring.
I use spring forward to kill teleport
To
us
go
all.
right to the end of the game.
Yeah. So I actually have the spell that summons the brass wraith, and I kill it.
With spring.
With spring, with the spring power.
Everyone knows he can only survive in winter.
Yeah.
Allergy buff.
While we're walking, even though we kind of know where we're going, I summon that ghostly hand and direct it towards Tropius.
I like
so
it.
it's
That's a good
just
call.
floating 5 feet in front of us, beckoning us forward.
Whoa, it beck. In my head, I thought it was like pointing.
No, not pointing.
Beckoning.
It's
I love that
trying
it
to lead
beckons.
us.
Whoa.
Interesting.
Yeah,
That's,
Ezekiel, we, for a number of reasons, we couldn't leave you back there, but this is a big part of it.
Does it look like this?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't love how it beckons with every finger, but I understand the.
It's one
guess.
finger for each.
I think it does.
Oh, right.
Outside.
Yeah, that's good. Oh god.
1d4, yeah.
Okay, so as you've been walking for a while, is anyone else doing anything? Oh, is that a tiny dice?
It's under. That's
Dude,
gonna be a
these-
problem.
Guys down.
Oh, that is so small.
Yeah, while we're walking, I kind of pull up next to Ezekiel and I'm like, hey man, and I've got kind of an air of kind of, I don't know, I'm a little ashamed, and I kind of look at Ezekiel and I go, we, well, you know how the Yoga? You know the thing that you said about the Yoga that we told you about?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we, so I found some gold on it. And you know how I've been like giving you my gold, being like really cool. And I've got 10 gold for you. Here you go. And I just kind of like, he seems, I feel like absolved of what I had tried to do to Ezekiel, and I just kind of like quickly skitter away. So 10 gold, all you.
Can I just roll for insight to see if I notice his guilt?
Yes.
Do you want to roll
I'm
against
gonna
each other,
kinda roll,
like
yeah.
deception?
Yeah,
Okay.
sure.
Combat.
Ooh.
This is not looking good. 2.
Okay, yeah, I do beat you. I got a
One of those anime clouds that goes over me, and I just turn blue. Like,
a beat of
I
sweat.
turn back to you.
The red lines on your face.
I got an 11. So yeah, I
Showing a 5 soundtrack. So
as he hands me the gold, I just kind of like smirk as he walks away.
I like it. I like that. Yeah.
I'm gonna ask a question because we're all just trudging along. Sometimes I forget people's names. I got it. go, hey Grog,
Yeah.
can you tell us more about this island that you're from?
Well, what do you know?
So, like, what specifically?
Like, what exactly do you want to know about?
I only know what you told me.
And remind me of what I've told you.
It's got a lot of rocks, and I think you said you lived there by yourself. Is that true?
Yeah. Grog kind of like grows a little bit sullen and kind of like looks away from Whitaker.
Are
Yeah.
we all around for this? Or is, like,
Sure. I think we're just walking.
We're
back
far
and
away
walking.
from one another, so he's yelling at everyone else, and everyone else is like,
I'm at the back, and
Yeah.
Grog is
Grog's at the
presumably
front.
at the front.
I
yeah.
love that. So you say, hey, Grog.
Yeah.
So I kind of look away and I'm kind of sullen, and I turn back and I say, well, why exactly are you asking?
I'm just curious. These trees remind me of back home for me, and I feel like I don't know much about you.
Grog, seemingly like misreading the situation, kind of drops his guard and is
Grabs a sword.
like finds a sword.
Pulls the totem out.
No. I think Grog kind of lightens up a little bit and is like realizes he can let his guard down a little bit with the people he's been with for a while.
2 days?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Has trusted. And it's kind of like, yeah, so you nailed it. Lots of rocks. Kind of like there's lava everywhere. And there's like a ton of huge beasts. So I figure that's why I can do the thing that I do, kind of referencing to all his animal body parts that he has from changing shape. And then kind of looking back and being like, there's one thing that you probably noticed, but I've got these scars. And he kind of references to the 3 scars running down the middle of his face. So there's what y'all would call, and he says y'all,
Y'all would go.
a giant eagle, but like mega. And you can't really live there without seeing it or being known by it. And yeah, and I mean like being known by it. No.
You can't
Biblically
live there.
I'm kind of trying to break the tension. He looks back and is kind of like, and my parents, at least presumably, they left me there with things, so I have to assume they wanted me to live, but on a place that pretty much everybody dies. And I have these scars because of a close call, but I actually think he probably just thought I was dead, but I've just kind of hid and stayed under the radar, and then all of a sudden I end up with Flint's letter, which was in my things, but took me a while to learn to read. So yeah, I don't know what else to say. It was a lot of fear and hiding, but I don't really like thinking about it, so sorry if you're kind of seeing me bristle, but it's hard for me to think.
Grog, your parents left you there with next to a what was it, a big jug of grog, and that's why you're called that?
I reckon. I don't really have a name, I reckon, but I've gone by Grog.
Just curious, I suppose. I'm not so convinced they did want you to live.
Oh, fair. Grog just like returns to his sullen
I
nature,
picked up a
turns
rock.
blue.
I pick up a rock and I throw it at Gobi. And I can roll it.
Yeah, roll for athletics.
Yeah. Athletics.
Yeah.
My passive perception's 9, so
Do I?
I guess beat that. I don't see it coming.
I am behind you.
That's good.
Yeah.
It's a surprise attack.
13.
Stealth.
Yeah, you hit him in the just like the back of the helmet.
Yeah.
You're wearing a helmet.
Yeah.
It's a little pebble.
Yeah. Ah. E.
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 Geez, sorry. Just
Thanks,
saying what
Grog.
everybody's thinking.
Did your parents they leave you anything to remember them by? You know anything about them?
Honestly, no. I mean, like supplies, so something to live by and a bottle of grog. But I think
So really, you just assume you have parents.
Whoa!
I pick up another rock.
Grog's eyes go wide. His face goes white this time.
Listen, before any more
I might
rocks
not
get
have
thrown,
parents.
we're all glad you're here with us and that you did survive. It just sounds like the deck was stacked against you before.
Yes. I'm hoping that I could meet them and understand why. But maybe you're right. He kind of starts to break up.
I'm probably wrong.
I don't know, man. You're right. I kind of speed up a little bit to get away and kind of deep breaths, trying to breathe the tears away.
And then I go, right, wee man, looking at Quavo, you got any songs for us to sing or anything like that, like you did on the boat?
Quavo kind of comes up and stretches his arm as high up as he can to rub Grog's back.
Grog's butt.
Ooh.
Well, that's quite nice.
You feel a tail?
Oh, no, I'm kind of bad with coming up on songs on the spot. I really just know that one sea shanty from my time at sea. It's a wonderful time. It's been at sea.
Grog, realizing he doesn't really know that much about Whitaker, kind of fires back and is like, well, Devilman, what's your story?
Uh,
I mean, like, outside of exactly, like, we've already heard some of it.
Excuse me, sir. I'll have you know that you are not allowed to say that word. That is not appropriate to call our friends.
Which word?
The DM word.
DM.
Hey, come on, you assholes.
remember, he can't read very well.
No, I'm just saying. I just want to be stern, so that you know it's important.
Alright, little man.
DM.
I'll stay away from saying Devilman.
I roll my eyes. And I look over at Quavo and I give him a wink. To be honest, I don't like to talk about it too much, but since you did, I guess I could meet you halfway. Like I said before, the trees around here remind me of Lethan. It's like this in springtime, it feels the same way. It's a small town, mainly agricultural, and I live on my own, off in a cabin in the woods. It's quite small. But as far as my parents are concerned, kind of similar to you, I didn't ken how I got where I am now. But I have some moments where I can recall things, what they might have looked like, or when I sleep most of the time. But other than that, for about as long as I can remember, I've been in that cabin by myself, and that's all I really know.
So, how old are you?
I pick up a rock. This is how we settle things.
I'm 29 years old.
For the first time, or?
How long have you been 29?
What do you mean?
Motioning to a graphic T-shirt that says "I'm 29 for the 5th time."
And all I got was a shitty t-shirt.
How long have you been wearing that?
Drinking a cheap bottle of wine. No. Sorry. Bad joke. Wait. So you can only remember the cabin, and you're 29. So,
Right.
but like, you've been on your own the whole time.
Well,
We honestly, dude, we kind of have similar stories.
I guess you're right.
I mean, like, I don't have devil horns, or I'm not red, but
Look, man, you can just call them horns.
You gotta cut that out.
yeah, they're definitely devil horns.
I thought.
Well, I think there might have been a moment when I was growing up when I, for lack of a better term, bumped my head. And I can't even remember what happened before that, to be honest. So I might not have been alone as long as I'd like to think, but that's really all I can remember. If that makes sense.
Hear me out. What if our parents are the same?
No.
Grog lights up a little bit.
Grog not
like
understanding.
realizing he might have parents,
I don't know. No,
and they
I
might be
don't.
your parents.
I don't think that's possible, to be honest with you, Grog. I hate to smash your dreams or whatever, but no, that probably
Well,
didn't
Whitaker,
happen.
if I may, you're only a half orc. Do you know what the other half is?
Well,
Probably like humans or
Yeah.
anything else.
but I don't have horns.
Somebody we're brothers.
Now that's a good point.
Grog's related to everyone.
Everyone's family.
That'd be a crazy arc, though.
Whoa. Sorry, that's how Dr. Flynn knows us all. We're all
His
brothers.
children.
Our dad.
We're the sons.
Is that crazy, you know?
He gave us a potion of forgetfulness.
All right. Well, I think we're brothers. Anyway, I think we're getting kind of close.
Nice.
No, you're wrong. We've got another 30 minutes of conversation.
The hand's still beckoning.
And now it's doing this.
Yeah, yeah. Is pointing the other way behind you.
We've gone past.
We've gone past Tropius. Yeah. So no, y'all are chatting and you're getting closer and you're kind of. It's not like a giant mountain, but y'all have been like kind of climbing up. This is just like normal hike mountain. And as you kind of crest over the top of it, you see below. So it's like dusk at this point. So like the sun is just set and it's getting dark where it's like, you know, it's dark outside, but it's not like fully nighttime yet. And you can see over, as you crest over this mountain, you see below you a beautiful city, and it's lit up like with all these buildings are lit up. And you can see just past it the eastern coast of the Green Sea. And you can see the evening lights of Tropius welcoming you as you head towards it. And so it's a large and beautiful city and built kind of into a mountain cove. And yeah, and so at the front of the city, there's one of those like kind of trail maps.
All right.
That you that has 5 copies.
Ooh.
Wow. And this is really just like the city square of because they figure most people only want to see the city square.
They figure.
Yeah, they figure.
I want to investigate the soil.
There's a lot of
Thank
Well, the royal house is awesome.
you. Yeah. Ooh.
Oh, that's not.
School of Ranging.
School of Rock.
I think the school of ranging is for like people who smoke meats and stuff.
In the midget.
So yeah, y'all are kind of walking in, I guess, on the left side, that like most path.
By Whispers Library.
If
Yeah, so you
I
can.
may,
Yeah,
before we
please.
got into the city,
For sure.
just scoping out the vibe of it. Big wall, walk up on approach. I'm trying to feel out how well they've done with the snatchers, because the last
Yeah.
time we were in had
Right.
got hit pretty hard, and I didn't know if they were like super defensive.
Yeah. No, as you can see, or as you're like walking into the city, you can see people kind of bustling about on the streets. Seems like a normal, pretty pleasant city with all the lights are on. Like people are out on the streets drinking and singing.
Is there anything around the city, like a wall or?
It's surrounded by mountains, so it's like into this mountain range.
And
Like
does it go out to connect it to sea? Like there's a port.
yeah. So it's kind of like
Cove.
like
Seattle.
no. I was. If you've seen Rings of Power, it's kind of like Numenor.
Okay.
Like like kind of built into, similar to Riverdale too.
Seattle.
Yeah. Seattle.
Please say it's like Seattle.
Dude, I love that city in Rings of Power that's like Seattle.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Super cool.
Yeah, surrounded by.
Yeah. So y'all are walking into the left side, and you see people kind of bustling
Like half beer in there.
on the streets, and
That's a baby.
and you can see as you walk in that all these tents that you see on the map, those are like vendors set up basically. And so there's it's a bustling city strip, and
In character, but also out of character. Were we told where we could find Captain Ziggy? It's Captain, so I assume he might be at the Royal Palace, but frankly, I
Was it
forget.
City Hall?
We could try them all, I guess.
This
Yeah, I
place
guess.
is so sick.
Captain Ziggy!
Grog's
I'll let out a
distracted by all
yell.
the tents and vendors. He's kind of got the eyes of a toddler at Disneyland, and it's just like, so, what is all this stuff? Like, is this just normal for y'all? Like, what are we looking at? This is crazy.
It's called commerce.
Yeah, these are some vendors. Grog, do you want to check?
Commerce?
Do you want to check out the tents and see if there's any cool stuff? It's part of my favorite
Oh
place.
yeah, so I start walking around the tents.
cool.
And I just give a small bump to Ezekiel, and I look down at like presumably he's got a coin purse or something like that, and I like just nod my head over, hoping that Ezekiel will give him just a couple gold coins.
I'm flipping my one gold coin, by the way. I'm just,
Be careful with that, Grog.
I'm thinking.
Yeah,
Grog's thinking he
drops
can buy
it.
anything he wants with one gold coin.
Yeah.
I sneak, or try to, as he's walking away, sneak 100 gold in, like a pouch of 100 gold into his sack, his pouch.
Yeah. Roll for sleight of hand.
100.
No, Ezekiel.
I know,
Roll for.
I'm-
Oh, okay. You're rolling for perception.
You're trying to notice.
Well, perception, I guess, passive. Yeah. So,
Acrobatics, he's trying to
Yeah.
dive away.
yeah, be 12.
That's part of
I have to be a 12.
Yeah, you gotta be 12.
My sleight of hand is -1.
Christmas for Grog.
13.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. So you successfully, without Grog, even so, as Grog is flipping the coin, then you just I guess I don't know. What do you do?
Yeah, I like pull out the pouch of coins and like with the finger, the ghostly finger,
Oh, that's good.
pulls it open and I drop it in.
That's good.
Quavo walks with Rog towards the market to also see and spend time with his friend,
He needs a chaperone.
He does.
and also chaperone.
What do we see?
So you go up to a store.
I want to walk around the tents of
Great.
commerce.
This is like a farmer's market.
Do you go up to one in particular?
I think I'm perusing, so I'm slow walking by all these bad boys. Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Describe all 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
I'm riding this left side though.
You're riding the left
Like,
side?
This top side, yeah.
All right. You come across
And Grog's drawn to shiny things, so like if there's something shiny in this lineup, let me know.
Oh, a shiny thing. Yeah, that's right.
I'm drawn to shiny things.
So you go up to, or I get like, I guess like a lot of these things are selling a bunch of different random items, probably a bunch of different shiny things, and yeah. Yeah.
Well,
But you're just perusing. You don't go up to
Yeah.
one in particular.
I'm interested in all of them. I'm just looking around, and then this little circle one in the middle. I stopped near.
Okay.
Here, yeah, that's it, right there. That one. It's kind of a
great.
star with a circle with a star. It's kind of sheriff's badge looking.
Well,
I love
Grog, as you're like flicking that, I just say like, Grog, you better be careful with that. People may not be so friendly here as they are at the Savage Place.
So you.
Grog, 6'7", looks down.
Grog, you hear?
With more tusks.
Did you hear me? Nobody's in the savage place.
Well, there's an eagle.
So
All right,
that's
this is a giant ass eagle.
that tent that you go up to is someone selling. It's like kind of an older human man that is. He claims that he's selling all of these, like all the top like wines and cheeses of Zanderveld, but they're like super cheap, and so it's like, oh yeah, these are this is the best. And he names a name of like. The most, the most popular, Trader Jimenez, Green Sea Coastal,
There it is.
Cabernet,
Very good.
which usually, as everyone knows, goes for like hundreds of gold, and he's selling it for like 4 gold pieces.
Grog, understanding that that's feel-good juice, looks at him and goes, flings a gold coin into his hand and grabs a bottle of the Green Sea Coastal.
So
Just
he
starts walking away.
Yeah. So he's kind of turned and he says, "Hey you!" And then he sees you and how
I turn
huge
back
you
over
are.
my shoulder.
He says, "Well, I'll cut you a deal." And then he turns back around, kind of cowering.
Grog pops the bottle. Here, pops the.
Yeah.
You can do better. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good. Pops the bottle and starts to swig it. Thank you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yes, all's well ends well. Never mind.
Whitaker, can you roll a?
I feel like I know where this is going.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you roll for?
Basically.
I guess perception.
Yeah. I'll just say too, as I'm doing this, I'm starting to feel maybe some glances of people around me, and I noticeably get just a little closed off. It's in the pockets a little bit. Oh, jeez. Okay.
That's what you think.
Yeah, I thought I noticed. You said perception?
Yeah.
I rolled a 7.
Okay, so you're walking along in the crowd, and you all of a sudden notice your pockets are like a little bit lighter. And you're like,
Whoa.
wait a second, and yeah, you realize you were pickpocketed for 30 gold.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I want to keep strolling.
Okay. Find another.
Cool guys, yeah. What?
Well, we don't realize
I
that
don't-
your
I'm
hips
not
lighter.
I'm like 50 feet away from you.
You're looking for.
I love this.
Do you
More
think there's
goodies?
Yeah, I
so?
guess they're
Hey,
together.
little man. You see anything that you want to check out? Kind of starting to stumble over his words already.
Oh, no, I'm just here along for the ride. What's over here? God.
Cute.
Yeah. So you walk up, to.
Oh god.
Oh, not the minis.
Oh no.
This guy's dropping left and right.
There they are.
Yeah, so you walk up to that candle, and it's like this old. You can't really tell what race she is. She's like this very old, almost like witch-like looking woman.
Racially ambiguous.
And she says, like, "Oh yes, this here is a prayer candle, and it's a precise wax shaping technique has been used to hide magic sigils inside of the body of the candle, such that when the wick is burnt." It generates a field from which no sound can escape in a 12-foot radius.
Fuck yeah.
The candles burn out faster than normal, though, in about like 10 minutes, she says.
That's so sick.
Where is
Considering
that?
that she read that off of something,
Yeah.
I think
No,
I'm
she's
How much for this, good man?
we'll say, yes, 40 gold.
Ooh, that's pretty steep.
Hold on. 40 gold?
We'll call it 30 gold. Why not?
Is there any-
Quavo, you're better than that. 30 gold.
Thank you, Crook. I appreciate the vote of confidence. Is there any way you can lower that price for 2 strapping adventurers?
You roll for persuasion.
Okay, and then what's the bow?
You actually have persuasion.
Oh, nice.
It'll be a skill.
That's more persuasive now.
Probably
Or
charisma.
skill. Go to
Love it,
skills.
love it.
Right under.
I can't believe I got.
Yeah, it's charisma.
That sucks.
13.
Yeah.
Is that how you console me?
Okay. She says, "You know what? For 2 handsome gentlemen of your kind, why not 25 gold?"
Deal.
It's better.
We're
Please.
walking.
And I can
Hold right there, criminal scum.
I can send you what it is.
Cool.
Wow.
Which 10 are we at? Sorry.
No, you're good.
What's
Where
up?
are we?
What'd you say, Quavo? Which tent?
This one.
Yeah,
Yeah, okay. The other
the other circle tent.
sheriff's badge.
While they are going about strolling and searching the wares of the shops, I mosey up to the corner of the street where there isn't a tent, where like by the fountain, right by
Okay.
the city hall.
Yeah.
Like right in front of the city hall, and I roll out like a little rug and set up a bunch of candles around me and light them, and place my crystal ball in front of me and shout out, "Get your fortunes told! Get your fortunes told!"
That's amazing.
I walk over to the water fountain nearby and just have a seat with my hands in my pockets this time, very closely, just holding my jacket, but just keeping an eye on everybody.
What sort of candle did I get?
It just looks like a normal candle. Hey, get out of here.
Is it like an actual thing, or is this an Alex thing?
It's a thing that I'll
Dude, trust me.
Or is this just an Alex thing?
It's a thing.
I mean, it's yeah. It's,
No, I just didn't know because I could just add a custom thing, but
yes, I will. I'm gonna send it to you via Discord.
awesome.
I'll just send it in general. Or should we make a new channel for like
You can probably just DM him.
descriptions?
Well, you can do whatever you want, but
Yeah,
Maybe candle. New
Candle
channel
channel.
for all the various candles that we're going to be encountering.
things Alex
Um,
did.
We've already
I just sent it to you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We need to start a bean channel too.
So,
We do have 2 types of beans.
bean channel. Yeah.
top.
Ezekiel, roll for performance because
Yeah.
someone comes up and is like, "Oh, my fortune! Oh, fuck, my fortune! Oh, well, I'd love to get my fortune back. Yes, please."
I haven't had fortune since I was a boy.
I haven't had fortune. It is 12.
Okay, so what do you say? Like or how do you perform this?
Yeah, I say,
Come one, come all. Questions for the other side. I have the answers you seek. You wish to speak to a loved one long past? Come to me. I will be the bridge.
And so this person says, it's a dwarf, and he's like middle aged, and he says, well yes, my you see, my mother, she passed not too long ago, and I'd love to know, did we had kind of a rocky relationship, and I would love to know if she really loved me. Would you ask her for me?
Many people come to me seeking love, acceptance from ones they did not receive closure from. I consider it a specialty of mine to commune with these loved ones. I will do this for you.
Oh, thank you.
And so first I want to roll insight to see if he's carrying any guilt about something he might have done to upset his mother.
Yeah, I love it.
17.
Yeah, so you realize that he was supposed to, or I get like what would you
Pick her up from the
perceive from
airport.
that? Yeah. It's just whether or not he has guilt, I guess.
I
Yeah, because I guess you
right,
can't tell what it is. Yeah, so yeah, you can tell that he carries some guilt, and he's like literally just looking for any way to feel better about himself.
Mm-hmm. I then summon my dancing lights inside of my crystal ball.
Oh.
They're dancing around inside, and
What do they look like again?
yeah, it's
No, what are they? No. Yeah.
I forgot I have this.
Oh, baby.
I like begin to wave my hands around it, and these like 5 little glowing blue lights appear in it and begin to like swirl around. And I'm like looking into it, and I say,
I see a woman, a dwarf. A dwarven woman.
Wait, yes, that's her. How did you know?
I'm focusing in now. I see her. She had beautiful hair.
She did. She did.
Those best days.
That's what I thought.
and as I'm looking closer, I say,
I see a scene. I see a scene. It's your mother.
Yes.
A dwarven woman with beautiful hair.
Yes, that's her.
She's alone on her deathbed.
And he begins to cry.
Her last words. She says, my son, what was your name?
Michael.
Yeah, that's what she said.
Sorry, I had a bit of interference. She says, Michael.
that's what he said. That was the name, wasn't it?
I love you, my son Michael. And although you are not here, I know that you care for me.
And he begins to weep. And he hugs you and he says, that was her, wasn't it? She does. She loves me.
The woman loves you, boy.
And he sniffles, looks back at you, and goes about his merry way.
Wait, about that. Obviously, all readings are complimentary, but we do operate on tips here. And, if you could help an orc of my skill get by.
Oh yes, of course. I'm so sorry. I was caught up in the moment.
Oh, I understand. Take as much time as you need. But here's the tip jar.
And he drops 20 gold into the tip jar.
Nice. And as he's leaving, or as he drops it in, I place a hand on him and I cast the guidance spell. And imbue him with like a feeling of warmth. And the next like thing that he tries to do this day, he'll be better at.
Oh, I love that.
He has advantage on his attack rolls today.
Yeah. That's great.
Goes and murders someone.
Oh no!
Thanks, mister.
Wait!
Oh god.
Oh no.
I'm not a very insightful guy. Do I? But I don't know who to ask, Kyle or Alex. But like, do I believe this? Watching this, should I roll insight
Are you
against?
there?
I don't know. I haven't committed to
Yeah,
one.
you
Yeah.
know, it's not
I'm in the where I am.
I'm strolling it out as well. I think maybe in this.
Gobi just keeps turning around
Yeah.
in circles.
Yeah.
Gobi's lost.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
It's like a kid in like a Walmart or something. Just like,
Excuse me, looking for a half orc.
Yeah, maybe roll for insight to see if you can
"Missing
see
grog."
if Ezekiel is making it up.
Oh, very good. It's a 6.
Okay, so you're like, how did he do that? And you're just looking at him kind of amazed.
I stroke my humble younger dwarf beard. I'll walk over. I'll just be like, because I was a dwarf. I was like, that's. Well, you just give that guy his reading. I know this is kind of a thing you've done before, that whole wheel and woe thing before, but does this work at a personal level?
And
You're about to scam Gobi.
I say, aye, it works. My powers, they are real. Like I've said before, like I intentionally left out with that fella there. My powers have been a bit on the fritz. I used to be very in touch with the spirits, and ever since I left my home of Carabas, it's been hit or miss. But if there's something you'd like me to see or look into, I'd be happy to give it my best.
What I'm about to ask you may, in fact, be of great value to all of the people where I come from, Fender, and but if you can really speak to those who've gone before us, and without giving any more information about it, I'll just say, is there really a treasure beneath Glanderbrock? And I'll providing details of it. My great grandfather Volor, he would be one of the first of my ancestors who migrated to my island, and it was his belief, and basically our entire island is founded upon this belief, my university, but no one really knows. It's been lost to time. But maybe they were onto something back then.
I will do my best.
Take your time.
Allow me to reach out to the other side. And this time I do try to make connection. I don't summon the dancing lights.
I know that spell.
But I do look into the crystal ball, and I still wave my hands around it. And I guess, I don't know how we want to do this. Like, I am trying to, I guess, look into a vision similar to what happened with his backstory. And if that's not something I can do, I have some other things I can try.
I don't think it has to be so prepared, but definitely Gobi was looking for a sort of like, even a vague like wheel or woe sort of thing.
Yeah,
Like
That's what I was
an
gonna say.
indication
Yeah, okay,
towards
cool.
like,
Yeah.
yes, it's real, no, it's not, or it's not what you expect. Like
Okay.
that sort of thing.
Yeah, so I am looking into my crystal ball, and I am running my hands over it, and I reach out to the other side, and you see my eyes like cloud over with that mist that I've summoned before. And I say, I can't really use this spell.
Grog and Quavo walk up. What's Ezekiel doing?
Hold it.
Hold
on, let me. He's doing something right now. He's doing something.
We got a candle.
In the meantime, I steal 30 more gold.
You still want
30 more. I gotta pay the tip for this guy.
Okay. Knowing my limits as an augur at this very moment, I present a query to the spirit worlds, and I attempt to present it very confidently. I say to them, what did you say? It was Ganderbrock?
Glanderbrock.
Glanderbrock. I say to the spirits, with my eyes rolled back,
I seek the treasure of Glanderbrock. I intend to seek it this very moment. I intend to go to the island of Fendarin, and seek this treasure.
And so that, okay, so yeah, so Ezekiel, it's like, for a second, it's just like totally blank, and...
Can I roll to deceive the spirits?
If you want, yeah.
I just feel like, so this spell I have to present my question as like I'm about to do it, something, and I get a response that's like, it will go well, it won't go well.
Yeah.
So I'm going to try and deceive the spirits into thinking that I really intend to do this.
Yeah.
17.
Okay.
Whoa.
Yeah. So you just are. It's blank. Like as you're looking. You're looking. Your eyes are rolled back, or like you're misty.
I'm looking into the orb, but I'm. This happens.
So
this is normal.
Right. So Ezekiel sees not like it's just blank at first, and then all of a sudden you see almost like the outline of a door, or like the outline of the face of a dwarf, and he you can't really tell what he's doing, but all of a sudden it's like his face, and this is all in a split second. It's like he's looking for something, and then all of a sudden his face lights up as if something is like he's found something, and then your vision goes dark again.
And my eyes return to normal. And I'm staring into the crystal ball, kind of like shaking a little bit, like, oh my god, I think it's back. And I cool myself and I look up into your eyes and I say,
Oh, it's real. The treasure of Glanderbrock exists.
And I just let out a big,
I can't tell you where it is, but it is out there.
Hey, that is more than I needed to know. We have a pretty good understanding of where it is. Glanderbrock. It's Glanderbrock and then it's down.
yeah.
And you're good with rocks.
Oh, well, I'm trying to get good with rocks. Thank you. Genuinely, thank you.
That'll be 20 gold.
Yeah, I'll make an attempt to slide you 20 gold like the guy before. And if you don't stop me, I will.
You slide 20 gold over, and you feel.
I'm insisting.
You feel an invisible force stop your hand.
Oh.
and push the 20 back towards you.
Thank you.
I don't move. I maintain eye contact.
This is gonna make a lot of professors at Garland's pretty pleased. Cool. And I skip along to my happy self.
And I go back to pandering to the crowds.
Yeah, I'm yelling. I said, "Folks, I gotta tell you, this guy works. Y'all see him down there? Yep. No shoes, just down the way.
No shoes.
Grassroots market.
That is the guy you want to talk to."
Amazing.
Yeah, and so do you have a D100? Roll a D100 to see how many tips you get through the night.
Awesome.
You get 99 20 gold tips.
52.
Okay, so you get 52 gold the rest of the night. People aren't as generous as the guy before.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that's okay. That's okay. That's good.
Yeah.
They aren't all
Some guy hit
positive.
2 gold.
It's an off night.
Yeah.
I get a sense people wouldn't tip if they didn't get a fortune they like.
$26 patrons.
Yeah.
That's right.
They pay a monthly subscription. I do operate on a
Yeah.
subscription-based program.
Sign up online.
Alright,
great.
I'm gonna walk over to Ezekiel and I'm gonna say, nice word, man. I think, I'm gonna say, I think we should try and find Ziggy. Where do you think he might be?
Use your fortune to.
I'm a bit tapped out.
Man, no, just based on the map. No.
Oh,
Yeah.
I
right,
don't have
right.
to do that anymore.
Well, okay, that's good because I got a well of magic, you know, and I'm afraid we might have to fight something soon. I really don't want to. I've already used a couple of my spell slots.
When you say fight something, I go fight something. And then I try it and I look around like fervently.
He'll be waiting for us in Tropius. All Flynt told us was that he'd be in Tropius, and what I do know is the best place to find answers in any town is the tavern.
Amen.
I say we head in that direction.
The library.
It is the haberdashery.
Yeah.
Which I desperately want to go and imagine Whitaker wearing a hat. That would be so sick.
Side does horns.
Oh, I totally missed the haberdashery.
So I blow out my candles and pack my crystal ball back into my sack and say, "Oh, you're right. We should find Ziggy."
And y'all are all together now?
Yeah,
I'm
we
gonna
can't.
go-
We came back.
I'm gonna
already.
go.
I mean,
I'll get the lads, and then
Round
I'm
them
guessing
up.
that Grog is maybe just staring into the fountain at this point.
Yeah, how drunk are
Um,
you?
Grog drank a bottle, so
And
he's,
How drunk is Grog?
he's like,
Nothing happened.
there's gold in the fountain. Kind of leaning over.
He's acting drunk.
Hand into the fountain.
So he's not actually drunk.
Hand
No,
into
there's
the
nothing
fountain.
in the. There's nothing.
He's a teenager.
He
So
thinks he's
hands,
drunk.
his hands in the fountain, and he's kind of cooling himself off every once in a while, splashing, looking around. This is good stuff.
Wait, you let him drink that much?
I walk up and is there anything left in the bottle?
There's nothing left
Oh,
in the bottle.
damn. Okay.
Maybe one drippy droppy.
I grab the bottle and sniff it just to see how strong it is.
Yeah.
Can I roll to see if I
Yeah.
can tell?
Roll a sniff.
Roll for what would that be?
For how
Perception.
sweet it is.
No, it's your nostrils.
For medicine.
For how fruit,
Yeah, okay.
how fruit juice it is.
Nat 20.
No way. You can
crazy.
smell not a trace of alcohol in that.
that's
Oh.
And Captain
wow.
Ziggy's in the haberdashery.
Yeah.
Smell him in there.
I
Smells like a
Can you
dragonborn.
smell
Smells like a
10
dragon,
gold
but wait a
coins at the bottom?
yeah. I sniff and I'm like, he's not drunk at all. And then I'm like, wait, he really sees gold. And I look down in the fountain. Is there any gold in it?
Grog
In
grabs the coin,
Oh,
starts
yeah, for
flipping
sure.
it.
Yeah.
Back
And-
to where he was.
Yeah, that's it.
Amazing.
Time is
Amazing.
flat, sir.
I gotta pee really quick.
Yeah, I have to do the same.
Cool, I'll join you.
It's a good pause. Good pause.
Do you have a good outdoor pee spot?
Backyard.
Wait, that's weird.
There,
Every house has a good outdoor pee spot.
Okay.
I'll be on our bed.
You're just gonna pee on the bedroom.
I'll just pee on the bed.
I'm not sure how much Alex had prepared for us today, but I doubt.
I'm guessing
I
that
doubt
we
we
are
made a
not
dent.
going to get to it.
Yeah, we've spent a lot of time.
put-
Guys,
you
in
put
the
too many
pot.
tents
I think
out
we
here.
should be going to more tents.
Yeah.
Dude.
The fact that there was a
We found a dead silence per candle.
yeah,
like,
that thing is
no sound for 12
That
meters
is too
radius.
tight.
Well, I feel like we gotta. I think we can find Ziggy, and And Ziggy's gonna say,
Go to the haberdashery. I agree.
Get a
Get a
hat.
hat, you guys all
Get
look
you
like
a
chumps.
sick hat.
If I may,
Where
if,
your
we-
horns
if we're
pull
making
through.
guesses, Strata City might be a place of high
Yes,
status.
what if there's a ball?
We might have to get dressed up.
Yes, oh my
And
god.
if
there's
that's
a ball
not
we
the
have to
case,
go to.
I'm still gonna lie and say I know about Strata City. It's a place of high status,
Yeah,
and we
yeah.
all need to go to the haberdashery.
Dude, Royal Palace of Tropius, dude.
Yeah, we can't get in there. And
Look at
our
those crazy.
Definitely.
and my
yeah.
silver robes.
There's definitely a ball. We're gonna have to cut it up with the big wigs.
And Ezekiel just wears a vest. Oh, you're peeing too?
I'm peeing too.
Great.
P2?
P2.
R2P2.
Fushigi.
RGP. I got D2. I thought that was a glass bottle, and then all of a sudden it was an orb.
All of a sudden,
It
it
was
was
like-
an orb.
As you said Fushigi, that was crazy.
You remember Fushigi, right?
I want to find all the like hidden gems.
I love that. So what happened?
We're all walking towards
The
the
tap.
Drake.
The Drake.
The Drake. Okay.
We're walking towards Drake.
And so
Stumbling.
yeah, stumbling towards the Drake. And so yeah, you get to the Drake, and it's like a big building, and there are people kind of like spilled out of it. Like
Oh boy.
there's a you can hear it from the outside,
And we can hear it.
and you can hear
And
it,
we're hearing
and you're
it.
hearing it.
And those
And-
people are spilling
It
out.
sounds like.
Boys, I can't have any more.
Yeah, so you can see people drinking, and you can see even some like fights going on, and like people playing music, and it's a big rowdy pub.
Do we see the guy that got guidance cast on him?
Yeah, you can see
Talking
him
to
at
a
the
girl.
bar. Yeah, he's talking to some
He's like
dwarvish,
surrounded by women.
yeah, some dwarvish women, and he's clearly like telling about
Confidence
it.
bolstered.
Yeah, and yeah, one thing that you notice
It
as
was beautiful.
as you're like outside, and you can see like most of the patrons inside are Dragonborn.
Oh.
It's yeah, so
You
it's
see any blue dragons?
and also yeah, maybe I should. Most of the people that you see in Tropius are Dragonborn. Yeah, sorry, I shouldn't mention that.
So
I
much
thought
grog
of it,
content.
but yeah, but it's probably like
Before we start,
50.
Picks up a
Yeah.
microphone.
Is this you, Alex?
Who?
Is it?
The voice from
yeah.
above.
The voice from above. It's probably like, I don't know, 60-40 Dragonborn other races.
Okay.
Wow.
Dragonborn of all colors, or is it like a specific
Yeah, well,
clan?
It's oh yeah, that's a lore thing.
Maybe it's
are
not
all
in your-
clans
I was just curious.
is typically are clans the same type of dragon?
I don't know if that's true or not. I think generally it's like your color.
They take
That's
to
color
their
based
like
race.
Yeah.
their ancestral
Right.
dragon. So if they're all blue, they're like is a blue dragon. That
They're like lightning
was
dragons.
Yeah, that's
a,
true.
Or,
a big
yeah.
deal.
I'm gonna say they're all kind of different, but like this is known as like the Tropius clan of Dragonborns is a thing.
Okay. So
And maybe clan is a loose term that they throw about as to like feel a part of something. You know?
okay.
Yeah, it's nice.
It's
to
more of
know.
a social construct.
Yeah, could be.
Yeah.
It's like a fraternity.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
it's actually
Fraternity
a
of
frat.
dragons.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a non-profit.
So
Yeah.
you walk into the Drake.
Yes.
We're here looking for a dragonborn,
I'm
right?
imagining the. Sorry, Jill, real quick. The visual in my head is like all of us kind of standing in a line.
Yeah.
Grog's just a little bit like tiny.
Grog's
little tipsy.
leaning on Quavo.
It's like a snapshot of the gang having just walked through the door is just kind of imprinted in my mind right now.
Just a bunch of
That's
nubs.
kind of good.
But it's like not abnormal for people like us to be here, right? Like we're not out of the
No, like
We're not
like
turning heads.
yeah, the Dragonborn are very friendly people, and like there's other people intermingling with everybody.
Yeah, you can hear the piano guy start again. After we walked in and he stopped.
Yeah,
Everybody looks at us.
Yeah.
right.
Boy, that
This
piano player
not
is
as mixed as I
good.
thought it was. Sorry.
I love it.
That is a good piano
Can't
player.
wait to get this one.
Picturing a Liberace-esque.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's this high society city.
Okay.
All right, guys, I'll get another drink. Grog kind of pushes forward towards the bar, just kind of blazing a trail. That's where he's headed, straight to the bar.
And so people are like kind of looking at you and like kind of quickly moving out of the way. As
How big are these people? Like, am I huge, or is this?
I mean, yeah, it's like humans. Dragonborns are like not. They're like medium.
They're bulky, but not tall.
Cool.
Yeah, and so you're one of the bigger people in there.
Maybe there's one other tall guy.
He's 6
Yeah.
I get taller every time.
Yeah, there's
So-
like a handful, or like maybe 2 or 3 other half orcs in there.
Okay, cool. But yeah, I'm headed straight to the bar, and I'm just gonna, I'm gonna flip my 1 coin to the bartender and say, one of your finest, trying to be fancy.
And he looks at you and he says, well, son, that'll be 5 gold, please.
Grog looks back at Ezekiel and is like, across the bar, because
Yeah,
I've
still
pushed
standing
away,
at the
and I'm like,
I just like look
waving
at
to
him and
Ezekiel.
eye down at his bag.
Yeah.
Grog grabs at his bag, realizing he has a lot of gold, throws 20 at the bartender.
He thinks it's a magic trick. I teleported the money to him.
Yeah.
And I followed Grog to the bar, and I'm gonna go. We'll take the change. Thank you very much.
That's good. Yeah. So the bartender kind of quickly takes the 20 gold and turns around and then notices Ezekiel or Whitaker say that, and he just kind of glares and nods and he starts counting out the gold and then he hands 15 back to.
And Grog pushes the 15 right back and says, 3 more. Takes the 1 and just deep swings. Just takes
math,
it all.
Grog.
Wow.
That's good.
Good math.
That's good. So he comes and brings out 3 more. Good.
Okay, and I.
So then, as Grog grabs the 3, hands 1 to Whitaker. Here, devil man. And then motions for Quavo and Gobi, and considers Ezekiel to be the DD.
That's fair.
When you turn into a horse later,
Yeah.
he's gonna be the DD.
Honestly, my stomach is still a little upset. So
Yeah. Right.
Yeah,
That's good.
fair.
That's good.
Gee, thanks, Grog.
As we walk up to the bar, I'm just gonna scan the room and see if I notice anybody in like maybe military or naval garb, like anybody with any sort of like badges or anything that might denote them as a captain.
Yeah. Roll for
Chance?
perception.
Nat 20.
Wow.
Is that 2 in a row?
2 in a row.
That's crazy.
2 in a row.
Yeah,
So
you-
I can't really see everyone.
Yeah, so you're pretty quickly able to scan the entire room, and you notice like
The
no
wraith
one.
is dead.
You notice no one in any sort of like captain or military garb, and
Not
no.
like lower ranking either.
Yeah, no. Like it all seems to be just like pretty common or common casual townspeople.
Okay. Cool.
Maybe his first name's just Captain.
Alright, I'm gonna lean over to the bartender and I go, excuse me, we're looking for a man called Ziggy. Captain Ziggy, have you ever heard of him?
He kind of looks at you and he says, "Oh yes, Ziggy. He's he doesn't really frequent here much. Him and the others, I should say they typically hang out of whispers. That's all I'm gonna say about that. 'Cause,
The library.
Grog leans in and goes, others?
The Breakfast Club at the library?
you know, the just his posse, I suppose. I don't know them very
Posse?
I reach over
Yeah.
I reach over the counter.
The bartender backs up.
Assuming that this exists, I grab a straw and I put it in Grog's drink, and then I just give him a gentle pat on the back.
That's good.
We've got light bulbs. There's got to be straws.
Okay,
Yeah.
I put a straw in it, and then I just pat him gently on the back, and I point at the drink.
Nice.
And I go, do you think he'd be there now?
Well, he's not here, so I suppose he's probably there. 'Cause, yeah, that squad really likes to, they like to have a good time. And if they're not having a good time here, then they're having a good time at Whispers.
At the library?
I was about to say, this is a library. I've been to a lot of places. I've never
Just,
had
remember...
fun at a library.
Just remember when I say Lemonwort.
I remember.
All right.
Was that the plans?
And he goes
He
back.
sobers up.
And he goes back and he's like now pouring other people drinks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's,
We have.
We've exhausted the dialogue tree.
I hate how meta you are.
We still have Lemonwort that is good to use, right? It's
My
been.
asshole's kind of glowing.
Yeah. At the mention of it, it glows.
It's the next day, right?
Good time.
I think it's
I'll buy
2
you a
days.
closing and see them.
Yeah,
But
I
we
mean,
used one.
It was of 3
to get
days,
back.
right? Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, we definitely had some.
yeah.
Yeah, you
I
loaded
think we
it up.
have some.
We
Yeah,
definitely
we
did load
we
up.
put them in every pocket we had.
Either way, I go. Alright, I'm just gonna say, alright, you guys are ready? Should we go over there instead?
Let me finish this. I finish it.
I finished my drink. Thank you, Grog, by the way.
I'm all done too. Kind of holding back.
Yeah, now it's actual.
roll for Constitution.
Yeah, for sure.
Or is
No, that makes sense.
Constitution.
Okay, it's not looking good. A 4.
Oh boy.
Big bonus.
Big rolls.
Yeah, Grog, you turn up. So there's a table of
Oh yeah.
like 2 Dragonborn that are sitting kind of in the middle of the room, and you having 1 beer, you feel unbelievably drunk, and you turn and you like kind of stumble into their table and then puke all over their table. And one guy stands up. He says, "Hey, Beefhead, what you doing? What you think this is, huh?" And he
Wipes his face off.
and he punches you in the face.
Wait.
And you die.
No, it's just
okay, go
it's just
ahead.
a roll off
Classic.
punch and match.
Classic.
Okay, so I gotta roll.
Yeah. So
Wait.
you, it's just 20s.
Just
Yeah.
20.
And everybody else casts all their buffs.
Sorry, that's a nat 20. So I catch. So sorry, Grog immediately sobers up upon throwing up. He catches the fist and says, looks straight
Dude.
down at the man and says, "Not me." Throws the hand down and walks back to his group.
Yep, he does that for sure.
Quavo was running to get in between them, but stops in his tracks and goes, "Never mind." We all step forward.
Grog is sober.
The Dragonborn just kind of sits trembling at you and then sits back down and then looks down and starts like wiping up the puke from your
Scooping it up.
He gets some napkins and he's like,
I go over to the bartender and I go, "Excuse me, could I have a rag or something like that?" And then I'm just gonna assume that he gives me one, and I walk over and I just place it on the table.
"That's good."
And then start walking.
The Dragonborn
I think-
just kind of looks up.
Yeah, and I buck at him.
And Grog leaves, so I feel like we're all kind of doing this as we walk away.
We hate
right?
these
Yeah,
guys.
that's good.
I'm glad you threw up on
Gobi's
them.
kind of like,
Yeah.
as we walk away.
I love it.
Oh, nah.
Yeah. Yeah, and then I cast Fireball. Yeah.
Wait, I turn around
Oh,
and
he's
say,
about to burn.
Oh,
I'm gonna kill him with a roast.
"I am sick when I just look on thee." That's what I said.
Oh, that's great.
I
What does the Dragonborn do?
Die. Immediately die.
he sinks lower into his chair and he gets on the floor under the table as if to like clean up the throw up, but he's just like kind of hiding out of humiliation.
Quavo stays behind and helps him clean up.
Oh, that's sweet.
After everyone's dunked out. After Ezekiel has put him in a body bag. What a crazy turn of events for that guy.
That was awesome.
You're not that guy.
Oh,
You're not that guy.
You're not that
It's the
guy.
favorite
Not
nat 20
that
of the
guy.
game. So
That is amazing.
and we're on high this sesh.
Yeah.
So,
Let's keep it up.
so you leave the Drake.
Let's hope it
Right.
transfers into combat.
No.
Yeah,
We're using them
It
all
won't.
now. All right. I just
As a reminder, I rolled a 2, I think a 4, and then a
Yeah.
20.
Those are setups.
Yeah.
to
Warm up rolls.
the library.
Yes, we start heading towards
Whispered.
Whispers Library, which I'm scared to go into.
So
What time is it?
it's nighttime now. It's
Yeah,
like
it's
probably 10 p.m. maybe.
I
So
yawn.
you
Okay.
yawn.
Yeah.
Can we go to the
Yawns
haberdashery?
are contagious.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey,
I
can we
kinda
go to the
cast you.
haberdashery? Or is the haberdashery not
It's
open?
probably
No, it's everything's open. Everything's still bustling.
That what you're saying?
It's hey, it's a weekend. It's like Friday night. I
We
think.
enroll in a weekend course at the Tropius School of Ranging.
That is tight.
roll for education.
We messed up our last range.
Roll for
ranging.
Yeah.
Roll for ranging.
Oh, we can throw your trident again.
We.
I want to check out this tent on our way to the Whispers Library.
Great. You
You what now?
I'm
find
checking out a tent.
Oh boy.
so what they
Got 80 gold.
yeah, that's true.
Heavy pocket. This one.
Yeah.
You know the one.
It's right there.
So in that tent, there. Hold on. What? Just one.
Big money, big money, big money.
Big money. Big money. Big money.
Or not so big money, not so big money.
Yeah.
Ching, ching, ching. Grog throws up again.
You so this guy, it's like this old. Everything's like a little sketcy, but it's like everyone is loving it, and it's like apparently just probably a known thing in Tropius. It seems very normal. This guy
Everyone's loving it.
dude, everyone's loving it.
Sketchy and we all love it.
It's our favorite thing.
About Tropius.
Yeah, it's a guy saying, unicorn horns really work. Unicorn horns. And he says, "Hey, you orc. Yeah, they. Hey,
Half orc.
Oh, excuse me. Yes, it's a cure-all, of course. The unicorn horn. Yeah, and it's only 20 gold. Yes, it will cure all wounds. It'll cure everything. Please."
Grog looks back at the group.
Oh, I was going to say, having caught up says,
Grog, I like to call people liars, but I don't know if this man's being entirely truthful.
So,
And he says, "Don't listen to him. Come on. He knows everything.
what is
Unicorn.
what is
Everyone
the
knows
unicorn-
that.
What does it look like? Is it
It just looks like kind of an ivory horn.
okay? So this is like lemon wood.
No, it's much stronger than lemon wood, of course.
Stronger than
Grog
lemon
looks
wort.
back with even bigger eyes
Yeah.
at the group.
And if
And I just look at him and I go. And shake my head no.
He looks back over.
I'm curious to see how he's gonna respond to
He
it.
looks back over and goes,
Don't listen. See, those horns don't do nothing. Ooh. But these.
Grog puffs up. You're
This.
not allowed to say that. Oh, I did your accent. You're not allowed to say that word.
Was this horns?
Yes.
But these are horns, and he points
he
it
like
all.
rears up with a fist and looks over at him.
Roll for intimidation.
Grog, no.
The guy,
Years of
seeing you
steel.
do that, he swings the horn at you, and he does a d4 of damage.
Okay. Do you want me to roll the d4?
Yeah.
Ah, 3.
Alright.
Oh no.
well, we have lemon wort.
And then he
Grog
kind of runs
Grog
away.
shies away and just kind of scutters back to Whitaker.
The guy, like, being scared of how much bigger Grog is, there's, like, 2 carts of all these horns. It's like a big pile, and he runs through them, knocking both of them down. And he's just running
Do we
away.
see anything fall out of the carts?
Just more horns. Yeah, no.
It's horns all over.
Just
Do we
horns.
just scoop up some
box
horns?
marked
Can we all get
fake
horns?
horns.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah,
I love a horn.
Yeah, you can roll to see.
Symbol.
Yeah.
Wait, sorry. Were the
Well,
horns
I'm
free
probably
for the
not getting a
grabbing?
horn. I'm not
The
getting
guy's
a horn
gone.
because I'm
That's
fearful.
good.
But
Okay.
You're now afraid of horns.
They-
You wanna
no,
go
I'm
away.
just I'm
Yeah.
homophobic.
Roll for perception, I guess, to see.
You're what?
Not good. 3.
That doesn't matter. You can feel it's like pretty.
plastic.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's like
Anybody know how to
pretty
use one
light.
of these?
Yeah.
Kind of looking
Use
around.
it as your new cat.
Yeah, you can see one like a little broken on the ground.
Grog, you don't look so good. Take this.
Grog takes the unicorn horn and
Doesn't feel any better.
touches it to him.
You feel any better?
Puts it on
Tries
his
to-
forehead.
Maybe you chew on it?
Looking around the group, kind of being like,
Roll for placebo.
is it working?
Worked at the wine.
Psychological effect.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I say, oh, you look better already.
Yeah, I think it's working.
4.
you don't feel any better.
I'm gonna walk over. I just walk over to Grog and I gently grab it and then take it out of his hand and then I throw it back into the pile. Of
It
rubbish.
shatters.
Yeah. And
Oh!
I just put my arm around his shoulder and we just start walking towards the library.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Nice.
Hey, if we need to be quiet. We have
The
that
spot in
candle.
town to have a good time.
Yeah.
So you're walking up to Whisper's library.
walking into the library.
You see a dragonborn kind of like sitting on the steps. And he kind of perks up as you guys walk closer. And he stands up and he's just kind of standing there.
You Captain Ziggy?
What's it to you?
Well, it wasn't personal. we're just looking for Captain Ziggy, and we were told we might find him here.
Well, sorry, library's closed for the night.
The library's closed for
Can
the
we
night.
see if the lights are on inside?
Yeah.
That's all. No one's home.
You see no lights on
You
inside.
hear
Yeah.
a subtle amount of bass emanating from the library. Yeah.
Out of whack.
The library's closed.
What's this guy wearing? Like all super tight leather or something?
Yeah.
He's wearing like, I don't know. Yeah, just kind of like normal Dragonborn clothes.
Scale.
All super tight leather. Yeah.
Super tight leather, of course.
Cool.
Yeah.
I am, I guess, a little dumbfounded. I'm like, well, if the library's closed, is Captain Ziggy somewhere else?
He's I guess so.
Is there a reason you're being so protective of his whereabouts?
Nope, just library's closed. Sorry.
Yep. What do y'all make of this?
I say,
Look, we're here on a very important quest. It's imperative that we find Captain Ziggy Tropius. We were sent by Dr. Bodyknock Flynt. Does that name mean anything to you?
Look, fellas, I know Flynt. I've heard the name, but library's closed.
So, does anyone have lemon wort still? Do we have
Yeah,
some?
we
definitely
lined
have
our
some
pockets.
left
Yeah,
over.
I think I grabbed some, and I'm gonna go. How do I say this? What about if I've got some of this, and I just pull out some lemon wort, just like subtly, like from my coat, and I show him the lemon wort.
We
Glowing,
And he
glowing armpit.
he looks down at it and he kind of like holds back a smile a little bit and he says, "What's that called, lad?"
Lemon wart.
Yeah,
And so
I'm glad that you said it.
Yeah.
instead of me. Lemon wart. Partner.
and so with that he kind of like smugly looks at you and starts stroking his chin.
All right. Lemon wart, let us in.
And he says, "Alright, what's got a gold head and a gold tail, but no body?"
Lemon wart? I don't know.
Grog leans in and goes,
Is it all lemon? It's lemon wart.
No,
all
I
the
heard
way
you.
down.
Yeah, I heard you the first time.
A gold head, a gold tail, and no body.
And he
And
nods,
I
looking
knock
at you.
him a gold coin.
Oh.
And He catches it and pockets it. And then he like kind of looks out at the street. He's looking around. He sees like a few people walking by in the distance, but they don't notice anything. And so, as he like keeps his eye on the street, he like kind of opens up the front door, and he like kind of ushers you in, and then closes the door behind him and locks it. And
before the door closes,
yes.
Grog looks at him and goes, "Hey, what's your name?"
I love you.
He says, "Well, wasn't to you, but I'm Samuel."
Oh, that's a sick name.
Tight name.
And that's with a Z.
Kind of daps him
that's
up
what it is.
and lets him close the door.
I wonder if his actual name is Ziggy.
We're just pronouncing it.
Yeah.
Siggy.
And so you open up into a huge, huge library, but it's like a big open kind of like, just picture like a beautiful old like library, with it's lined with books and stuff, but it's dark. No one's in there. And then in the middle of the room, there's a big like rug, and he kind of pulls it back, and you see like a little outline of a trapdoor. And
Who pulls it back?
Samuel.
He was
Samuel.
Oh, I thought he closed the door behind him.
Oh no! Sorry, he ushers you in.
Yeah.
He pulls back. He walks you to the middle of the room. He pulls back the rug, and then he opens up the trapdoor, and you can kind of immediately start to hear people.
Wait, is that a bottle cap? I'll take
No, sorry.
No, I'll take that bottle cap. Oh, you're kidding. I got a collection.
Easy down.
Actually.
Yeah.
And so,
Found flappers.
and then
Very cool.
Samuel said, "Who's walking in last?"
I feel like I was walking with Samuel, so
Okay.
was Samuel first, or he's going in?
Yeah, he's probably first, and
I
then
feel
he's
like
like kind of like
Moose.
holding the like door open for y'all to usher you down, and he mentions to Whitaker. He says, "I think Ziggy's down there."
Thanks a lot. I give him another 3 gold.
Wow, great. Samuel winks and he says, "Good luck, guys." You can tell he's a good guy. And then he goes back to his post,
Cool.
and he closes.
Chill. Samuel's chill.
Yeah, and he goes back to the trap door, closes it, and then yeah. So could you grab me a? No, I'm good.
I just thought of something. So I was gonna say that.
Yeah, they don't kill Zany on gold rank.
Can't wait to meet another Z name.
So
Whispers.
249 now.
yeah. So you walk down into a like kind of smoky, like loungy, like very speakeasy. Like there's probably like between 20 and 30 people in there, I would say. Like little tables, people playing cards. It's super dark. There's a little jazz band playing on stage.
Can I roll for perception? I want to know if there's another tiefling around.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's gonna be. Doesn't even really matter, but that's a 5.
You don't see any other tieflings.
There's big implications to
Yeah.
jazz existing in this universe.
Is that right?
Yeah. I'll be remembering this later.
Yeah. Yeah. So you can you can see, I guess, mostly dragonborns. There are like a few maybe humans and maybe a dwarf or two, but just really mostly just dragonborns and humans and dwarves.
Is there a clear like bar, or is it mostly?
Yeah, there's like one little bar where people are serving drinks.
I'm gonna do a perception check again.
Yeah.
Just to see if I notice anybody again who might
Yeah.
be in military garb.
Yeah.
Might be a Captain Tropius. I also am gonna keep an eye out to see if there's anybody who looks like the owner of this establishment. Maybe his name is Whisper. Nat 20.
Oh
What is going on?
Earth,
Three
dude.
tonight.
Ezekiel, the moment Ezekiel steps down the stairs, you see in the back corner, you notice
His eyes fog over.
you notice a table kind of in the back corner of 4 Dragonborns, and they're playing some like dice game that you've never seen before. And one of the
Zika's got a pinch for gambling. I can feel
that's
it.
and one of them, all of them are kind of wearing normal Dragonborn garb, and then one of them has kind of like a pilot's hat and goggles on.
Fuck yeah.
You know, like they're the classic
His
Amelia
name is
Earhart.
Samuel.
Like,
He's wearing his goggles inside.
he's not wearing. He's wearing them on his head. And he's a lot smaller than the other ones.
Get a load of those nerds wearing their goggles, playing their dice game back there.
Just him. He's the only one wearing the hat and goggles.
Sorry, and is he blue?
You have
know,
dark vision.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, you can see he's blue.
Hell yeah.
What?
Dark vision doesn't work for color.
Why does Garvin begin with his blue?
We know that Ziggy is blue.
Ziggy's blue, dude.
Forgot.
I kind of just like elbow and clear my throat to gesturing at the rest of the group and nod towards that back table and say, I think I've got a man.
And
And I start leading the way.
Yeah,
over
I'll
to him.
strut our stuff.
okay.
But I'm gonna keep an eye out for any sort of social hierarchy. I don't want to. If there's gonna be some dude who's gonna be like, whoa, like you don't walk up to this table. I'm keeping an eye out for that guy.
Yeah.
I walk up, I'm walking towards the table, and as I do, I am like reaching into my bag and pull out like something wrapped in cloth.
Okay.
And it's, I open it up, and it's a set of dice carved from bone. It's my gambling set.
Oh.
And I'm ready to go.
And so you walk up to the table.
What's the
I walk up to the table and drop my dice on the table and say, "Them for one more."
And so, without looking up, the Dragonborn with the goggles on, he says, "Well, pull up a chair there, Mister." And he just keeps collecting his dice, and he says, "You know what? Why don't you and me go head to head?"
Oh my.
I was hoping you'd say that.
And he's looking you in the eyes. He says, "First a 7 roll off, huh? What say we?
I'm in.
20? You got one of those?"
What's the wager?
We'll put name your price.
You're so. Hold on.
And this Dragonborn's
We need
eyes
a
are
guy.
wide.
I am locked in his eyes too, and I glance up, glance back down. There's goggles.
Is that right?
Throw 'em in.
Takes him off the head, puts him in the middle. He tosses him. Yeah, he tosses him in the middle. 1, 2, 3. 13.
Am I adding anything?
Nope, nothing.
Can I roll with it, or can I use proficiency because I'm proficient in gambler's tools?
Oh, you are. Okay, sure.
Okay.
That's yes.
So
Lucky you.
You're proficient in gambler's tools. Wow.
Of
course, Alex.
That's great. Yeah.
Say goodbye to your goggles, Ziggy.
I love
two
that.
right now. It's 10.
Okay. So that's the one for me.
1-0. I'm keeping the tally on my fingers.
Okay, great.
I'm
3,
screwed
2,
when you get
1,
6.
roll.
I'll keep 6 and 7.
6.
7. That's 2 for me.
And we're going first to 7.
We're going best of 7.
Okay.
We're going best of 7.
First one.
First to 4.
First to 4.
3, 2, 1. Yikes. That's a 1.
That's a 3.
The proficiency.
We take those. We take those.
Oh no, actually it's a 4.
Okay.
It's actually a 1.
That's what I'm talking about. Show him hell.
3, 2, 1. That's a 2.
Dude, come on, man.
It's a 3. Okay.
Oh my god.
Come on.
Golly, what do you got in those things? 3, 2, 1. That's a 6.
17.
Oh, golly.
One more.
You're
Those
strong
Guggers
there,
are as
aren't
good
you,
as
huh?
yours.
Hope you don't screw this one up. 3, 2, 1. 7.
21.
And the Dragonborn just sits back in his chair and he says, "Yeah, those will look good on you, huh?"
I say, I've got other plans for him. And I grab him and I just toss him back to Gobi.
Now I have 2. Yeah. No, now canonically, this is where I get my goggles.
He didn't have those.
I didn't
before.
have those.
Yeah.
I was just wearing the hat before.
Very good.
Now I have the goggles. Wow,
So,
thank you.
It was a pleasure playing with you.
You-
Name's Ezekiel. And you
Ezekiel?
are.
Why, the name's Captain Ziggy. What brings you here?
I thought as much. We're here on behalf of Dr. Flynt.
Ah, yes, Flynt. He mentioned you'd be coming, but I'm not quite sure why. He sent me a brief note, but yeah, so lads. And then the other, he kind of looks at, just like briefly, at the other Dragonborns at the table. Doesn't really say anything, just kind of nods, and they immediately get the message and they fuck off. And so they yeah.
He's good at brief messages.
He is, isn't he? But he is, isn't he? But he sure knows what he's doing, that Flynt. And he gets really serious for a second. He says, "I trust that man with my life." Anyways, lads, what brings you here? And I hear you're heading to Strata City. Is that right?
Aye. We were told you could get us there.
Why, I might know a thing or two about getting to Strata City, but it's you see, it's not exactly right over the mountain. What brings you there? I'm gonna need to know a little more here, lads. What brings you to Strata City?
Hold up. Is this a secret mission? Is it okay if we tell
I'm sitting at the table,
Yeah.
still maintaining eye
Yeah.
contact, but I lean
Looking
back.
Frankly, I forget. Are we supposed to be telling people what we're doing? I don't want to cause a panic when we don't need to.
Y'all don't have like any other
I'm
messages?
sorry. We're just a moment.
Yeah. Should we tell them about the 3 beings of immortality?
It might be.
I don't know if we need to go into that much detail.
What about the sleeper?
These are all good notes, but
We're seeking audience with Rubius Trask.
Ruby, you're
Nice.
That was the.
I look
Grog
over
pats Ezekiel on the back and is like,
you're seeking audience with Ruby's Trash?
yes, it's very important we talk to him. It's
You
These are my friends. They're
Yeah.
part of the quest.
Yeah.
you're talking to Ruby's Trash? Now what does that have to do with it? You don't have anything else from Dr. Flynt? You met Dr. Flynt, I assume. Did he mention anything else,
well,
or
maybe Grog, maybe say that.
or give you something else?
I'm gonna-
Or,
Yeah, just a moment. I'm looking. I'm still looking at.
no, but we huddle back up.
That's fine. And I go. If you don't mind, look, we don't know Flynn very well. We're under the impression that you do, and so I'd like to trust you. But I think before we go sharing anything else, we might need to know a bit more about you. How do you know Dr. Flynt? What's the nature of your relationship?
Well, Flynt's, I guess he goes back a long way in Zanderveld, and I suppose we both, we both made our rounds with, being prominent individuals and being involved in the community. We're,
Community organizers.
Yeah, we're here for the betterment of our world, and so as Flynt does that, we've all kind of gathered a community of sorts.
Can I roll for insight just to maybe trustworthiness or just anything like that, just to see what's up?
Yeah.
Jeez, that's a 7.
I guess you can't really tell if like.
It's tough to read.
It's tough to read. That's Ziggy. And I look at everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm back in the huddle too.
Yeah.
And I say, all right, lads. I think if Flynt trusts this guy and he sent us here, I think we can tell him at least a wee bit about what we're doing. But maybe we don't tell him everything.
So like, we tell him like,
look, Grog,
the sleeper.
Maybe you
3 sources of
talk.
immortality.
I'm gonna leave this one to Ezekiel or Goldie.
He's a resident talker.
I know the mind of a gambler.
Should we tell him about Groby?
Grog actually is buzzed now.
Yeah.
You wouldn't believe this goblin we met.
Give me just.
Yes. I turn back around. Double or nothing.
Oh.
Is that right? And so you're and he tilts his head to Gobi. He says, "You mean those again?" Oh,
His goggles and yours. In exchange for information and passage to Strata City.
Yeah, Strata City.
Yeah.
Grog's standing behind Ezekiel.
wow.
And also, out of the eye into the storm.
What was that? What was that you said?
No, y'all go ahead. I was checking for a reaction.
What?
Uh,
What was it? You
Out,
one more time?
out of the eye, into the storm.
What's that you got there? Is that
It's a scribbling.
is that from Flynt?
Well, yeah, you know him.
Well, is that for me?
I forget, but yeah.
And
Grog's still
anything to
excited
you?
because he thinks there's another dice game happening.
I didn't want to interfere. I just figured I need to say that.
I'll hold you to
Yeah,
that.
before we lost the plot.
Well, if that gives us
Yeah.
safe passage, I'm willing to renegotiate the wager.
Right, because
And,
the thing is, I kind of like these goggles and all.
And so, being handed that, Ziggy, his demeanor like clearly changes, and he's like,
What is with these people?
he's now kind of like looking at y'all like, what? Like, oh my god, like what is going on? It's like, Flynt gave you that to give to me, did he?
Yep, that's correct.
And he's kind of like dumbfounded and like looking down at the table like, is this real? Is this
I'm gonna look at him and say, look, lad, we're not here by mistake. We came here for you. Now, what do you know about this?
Oh, listen, lads, I know you're here for me, and I was gonna take you to Strata City regardless, but now that I understand the way to this, well, I guess we must leave at dawn. And, yes.
We of course understand the gravity of what has just transpired here.
Yes.
But Grog's a little intoxicated at the moment, and he may need a further explanation
Yes.
as to what has just been unlocked.
Why, yes. So, Dr. Flynt, yes, I know of this this prophecy that I assume if you have this piece of parchment that you know of. And
That's correct.
And why yes, I assume you know of this prophecy, and so if this means what I think this means, then I
Which
that you-
is.
I suppose. So, Dr. Flint, I don't know if I mentioned this. Dr. Flint only contacted me by a pigeon, and just all he let me know was that there were 5 travelers that would come find me that need to get to Strata City. But I suppose the route was too dangerous to where he couldn't give any details. And so now that you have given me this, I believe this means that, let me guess, the Brass Wraith? And he looks around the room.
He knows.
Trying to play it cool. Grog looks back at the group. I think he knows about the sources of immortality. Beings of immortality.
And
Aye, the brass wraith.
And Ziggy leans back in his chair and says, "Wow, lads, wow. That's quite the journey ahead of you. Now, gosh, I suppose we've got quite the adventure ahead." And he's kind of coming to terms with it, and he's looking around and says, "Well, gentlemen, I'm Captain Ziggy. If I didn't mention that before, it's nice to meet you, lads. I suppose we better make our way to Strata City as soon as we can. We'll, there's no use going tonight, so we'll, continue to enjoy ourselves this evening. But we must leave at dawn."
Well, if I may, in case maybe you already mentioned this, what are you the captain of?
Yes.
Or
Is that your name?
thank you, Grog.
My name is Ziggy Tropius, and I am captain of the Tropius Rangers,
Ranging.
which is a military outfit here in Zanderveld. We specialize in ranging, and I'm actually the lead instructor at the Tropius School of Ranging.
Oh, great. By what way are we making? I said that weird. How are we getting to Strata City? Not to be blunt, but why do we need you?
Yes, well, Strata City is it's not it's a little harder to get to than other cities. It's directly north of here, and we'll require some assistance from some friends.
We've already done the Prairies Pass.
Friend?
He's being coy. We know.
And he
it's
just
up in the
kind of smiles at you. Says, "You'll meet them."
Yeah, I suppose we're going
So,
out of the
Let's go to
eye
sleep.
into the storm.
Are
is
we
very excited.
out of character? I kind of want to go into some of these other places.
Yeah, for sure, we should.
Yeah.
cool.
Like, we've got some money.
Yeah.
We
And
memorized
so
their hours.
Ziggy says, "Well, boys, we're not leaving till the dawn, so you might as well get to know the city. You want to stay here with me? Then you know where to find me. But look, what's his name? Let's say no, not Samuel.
Michael.
Not Michael, the dwarf from earlier.
Jonathan!
Michael.
Jonathan! Get these lads another round, unless they're leaving, of course. But
I'll stay for another round.
Yeah, I reckon I'd have another round.
so, lad, how about the round of day?
I was thinking the same thing. What if we made it a bit more interesting?
Oh, yes.
This is 3 times as interesting now.
Pulled up some chairs for these lads if they.
Oh, so you guys are just standing, yeah.
Yeah, we'll do a 5-on-1 against him.
I love it. I love it. We'll do a, how about we do a death match?
Play to the
Throw the dice first, man.
Just,
loser dies.
just
Yeah.
1 round wager. Highest die wins the round.
I'm not forcing anybody to participate.
Grog
Just opening the
shillelaghs
door.
his dice.
Shillelaghs his eyes. Here, we'll do this. We'll do a first to 3. We'll do a first to 3. How about all 6 of us? Hey, lads.
And we all choose what we want to put in for this.
We'll do. Yeah.
5
you
gold
can,
each.
yeah,
Pot.
yeah.
gold
We're
each.
putting in 5 gold in the ante, huh?
Grog throws one gold coin in the middle.
All right, so we roll our 20s, eh? 3, 2, 1. 15,
11.
18.
18.
10.
All right, little man. Looks like you get that first one. Just keep track of your own score. 3, 2, 1. Wow, not one.
7.
17.
20.
20.
13.
Looks at Ezekiel and says, those things, you must have loaded them with something. 3, 2, 1. 4.
11.
Nat 1.
15.
13.
All right, little man.
Oh, wait, what'd you get?
15.
Oh.
Better hope you keep that luck. 3, 2, 1. 4 again.
4.
19.
16.
Oh my God.
I'll kill you!
I
like gambling.
Wow. All right, kid. And he pushes. He calls you kid, and he pushes all of the 30 gold. I get or 25.
Sorry, is Ziggy the same size?
Yeah,
as
they're
Quavo?
like no, they're not the same. He's like a little bigger than Quavo,
Okay,
but he's probably as big as Gobi. He's
Short
like as
for a
tall.
dragonborn.
Yeah, short for a
Okay.
dragon.
Does he look old? He sounds old.
No, he's just
Kinda
he
frail.
just kind of talks like
Just gotta whisper.
Yeah, he's just got a whisper.
Cool. As that money slides across me, it's just. I guess this may be the first time. I have a hard time parting ways with money, so I'm like, just hate to see it go.
I slap Quavo on the back. I say, "Oh, you got lucky fingers over there."
Yes, but I know when to quit. I don't much like losing money either, Gobi.
Yeah, I'll bet
I
you
like
don't.
Nice. So yeah, so Ziggy's friends come back over and they're, I guess, communing with you guys. It's just kind of a, a bar scene. But yeah.
I'd take my second drink. That's
Oh, and he
good.
says, by the way, lads, where you'll be sleeping tonight? If you'd like to get some shut eye, then I suppose the Drake is probably about the only place around here where you can get some shut eye. So you better rest up before our journey tomorrow.
Place is here.
Okay. I think just at the beginning, I go, alright lads, I might go have a wee look around some of the places around here. You're welcome to come with me. Why don't we all meet at the Drake in like an hour?
I'm interested in going to the armor and weapon shop if anyone would like to come.
I'll follow you, laddie.
Yeah, I'll ask Ziggy. Is there anything to see at the Royal Palace while we're here?
Aye, well, what is it? Well, yes.
Nothing in particular. It was pretty remarkable upon approach.
Well, yes. As a matter of fact, if you boys want to, we could play a little game I like to play over at the Royal Palace. You see, and he kind of like he kind of leans in and whispers. He says, "You see, so my brother is the royal guard of the Royal Palace, and
Zaggy.
I like to play this game where I try to sneak in and see if I can get to the Royal Palace without him noticing. And if I do, he owes me 20 gold. You guys want to play with me?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Let's do it. And he immediately gets excited and is like, let's do it. And he throws down some gold to the bartender and he like runs upstairs and kind of bursts out of the trap door. And he like kind of knocks on the front door before alerting Zamiel that he's coming out. He whispers to him. He says, "We might be back. We might not. We're gonna go fuck with Salamence." and he flicks him 1 gold. And Zamiel just kind of shakes his head, but smirking.
As we're following Ziggy, and are we all going, or are you guys going to the shops?
I'm not really keen at sneaking. I kind of suck at it, I think. So I don't know if it'd be better. I think I'd bring down the fun. But you guys go off, have a great time.
Grog's gone.
Who's got the candle? Do you have the candle?
Oh shit! Should I waste it?
No, don't use.
This is a fun prank.
Yeah.
You guys go on.
We're goofing.
I'm gonna
We
stick
use
with
the
Quayle.
Yeah.
All right. All right, so 3 of you are going with Ziggy.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
as we're
okay.
following Ziggy out, I look over and see the very not stealthy Grog right now, who is
Yeah.
like stumbling about,
Stumbling
bumping
a little
into
bit.
things.
Grog has sobered up a little bit because of the whole catching fist situation.
Oh,
but
right.
he's definitely buzzed and a little bit silly. I'm kind of giggling his way towards this game, kind of being like, "Oh man, I'm so good at hiding, and he casts pass without trace while they're still in like the town square. So just like in the middle, just kind of like throws it up and throws it on the group.
11.
So we all get, I forget what it is. I think it's
It's plus 10.
plus 10 to Dex.
That's
Nice.
an insane spell.
So you
As long
guys
as y'all are within 30 feet of me.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so you guys kind of make your way from Whispers down the path to the Royal Palace of Tropius, and we'll get to you two in a second. But the 3 of you go, or actually, as you guys are walking, where do you guys go?
All my weapons.
Okay. The guy. So you walk in, and the guy says, "Hello, lad. You looking for anything in particular?"
Yes. Do you have any big swords? love a good sword. Love to
Why?
slice some things.
Well, yes, I believe we've got one back here somewhere. And he goes and brings out, like, just a big, nicely forged, great sword.
It's a great sword.
Yeah, it's a very great sword. He says, "You know, lad, I think I'd be willing to part with this for, we'll say, 75 gold.
75 gold. Okay, so I'm looking at my
It's
current
nicely
long
forged.
sword.
Meta.
That's just a long sword.
Like-
this is a great sword.
Would that change anything like with my would I get like more reach? Would I get to roll for more damage?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's a great sword.
Yeah.
Great sword says 2d6 slashing. It's 6 pounds and it's heavy and it's 2-handed.
Oh wait, actually.
The long sword says 1d8 slashing and it is versatile with a 1d10.
Yep.
So
Okay.
you can use your long sword one-handed.
So
I
great
guess.
sword's huge.
Great sword is
long sword
huge.
is
2d6
just-
slashing.
Okay. What do you guys think? Which would be?
And
I'm
according to
gonna
my
pass
table,
without trace.
Which one's more hilariously larger than you? That's what I
Great sword.
vote
I'd
for.
imagine the great sword.
and according to this table, he's ripping you off. So just a little bit.
Are you proficient with that weapon? You're a fighter,
Martial.
so most
you have
likely
martial weapon
you are.
proficiency, don't you?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yes, proficient. Yes. With the great sword.
Good.
Okay.
Okay.
Raining?
What do you?
I mean, the long
That's so
sword is
pleasant.
worth way less.
It's
Alex
Strictly in
is
terms
gone.
of cost.
We can take whatever we want.
Alex is
I will
gone
say,
now.
I don't know if this is something that Alex, it probably is not a rule he'll play by, but heavy weapons, you roll with disadvantage if you're a small creature. But I feel like that would, exactly. I feel like that would be something you would-
You roll with double advantage
Yeah.
when
If you're smaller
if you're
than the
smaller
weapon.
than the weapon, because it's funnier. So we want it to hit. Exactly. You are always constantly somersaulting
price.
with your weapon.
And
Is what
the
it's
shopkeep
cost.
says, "Oh, you say I'm ripping you off, am I? Well, we do price match. So, how much have you seen it elsewhere?"
Oh, I've seen it. I've been around the world. I'll have you. Well, not to brag, sorry. That came off a bit prideful.
I elbow him quickly and I'm like, and I just nod towards him.
But I have seen this similar great swords for 50 gold.
I nudge him again and I go, and I like kind of point down just a tiny bit real quick and then I look at him again, the shopkeep.
40 gold.
And then you start kicking yourself
40
again.
gold. Well, 40 gold's a little. You see, we've got a business to run here, lad. So I'll do 50 gold if that works for you.
Oh,
He's
this
looking-
is horrible. I've never haggled before. I hate this.
This
Yes, sir. And he hands over a greatsword.
Fantastic.
Haggling is literally just suspended lying.
Yeah.
The thing you hate the most.
How does it work in terms of like carrying weapons? So like I have martial
Yeah,
weapon
I'm-
proficiency, I have my trident, but if I wanted to buy, say, a ranged weapon, that happens to be in stock.
Yeah, I
Only
mean,
School of
I
Ranging
think.
has those.
Yeah, maybe they do. Price match. Carry.
Yeah.
I feel like 2d6s is better than 1d8.
Yeah.
You.
have the potential to roll 2 ones
Right.
instead of 1.
Oh yeah.
So your lowest
At
is
the
a
very
2.
least. At the very
The average of 2d6
That's a good way to
is
think about that,
a 7.
Yeah.
The average of 1d8 is a
2 to 12 instead of
4.5.
lower, yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, so you see he has both longbows and short bows for sale.
Hell yeah.
The only thing is you
And-
would be able to use a shield if you wanted to, because it's two-handed, but I feel like you're not too worried about that. Damn, you got
Shield?
armor for days.
Yeah, I'm sorry. What is
Yeah.
like the rule as far as carrying? Do we know?
Carrying, I mean,
Are you not worried about it?
I'm
Obviously, I
not
probably
super worried,
couldn't
but,
carry, like, 4 things,
yeah,
but
like I think just
if I
mostly.
had a bow and my trident, probably would be fine.
Yeah, I think so.
Cool. You said there's a long bow
And a short bow.
And a short bow.
Yep. So basically, the short bow is weaker and
Less range,
less range.
and it's not. It's one. Well, none of them would be one-handed, but
Yeah, right.
one-handed.
Yeah, they're both.
Crossbow.
Yeah, but the longbow is heavy.
Okay, meaning.
Just if you're, I don't know if you're like proficient in heavy weapons or if that's a thing.
I have proficiency in martial weapons, which means I can use a longbow.
It's
And
yeah,
the trident, like the trident is a martial weapon.
yeah. So
I'm
short bow
assuming-
is simple, longbow is martial.
Okay. Cool. I'm gonna pick up the longbow
Cool.
and say, I'll give you 30 gold.
Says, well, come on, lad. You know we've got a business to run here, so it's well, let's say 60 gold. You look like a promising young sort. I'm sure you've got the gold.
I'm gonna say, alright, 35 gold and 20 arrows in the mix.
Lad, come on. Are you trying to insult me here?
I
Persuasion
cast
roll?
thaumaturgy,
Oh.
and which means, let's see.
He uses
I want to
all
figure
of
out
his
which one I'm going to
weapons.
use. Which one am I
Get
going
out
to
of my
use?
He throws all.
I'm going to alter the appearance of my eyes for a minute as
Ooh,
I cast it for intimidation.
I love
as
it.
well.
Yeah.
And then I guess I roll just like.
Yeah, roll maybe with advantage with thaumaturgy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's a 3. So
Okay,
we're
you
gonna
roll
that.
again.
Yeah.
Big money, big money, big money.
Okay, and it's persuasion.
Yeah.
So 14.
No, intimidation. Sorry, do intimidation.
Intimidate 15.
Okay, so he kind of steps back. He says, "All right, lad. All right, fine. Take it. 35 gold."
Sweet. 35 gold, and that's a long bow, baby. Thank you.
Nice.
Thanks very much.
You're welcome. And we cut back to you three with Ziggy. So Ziggy is kind of like giddily running through the crowd, and you kind of get past the tents up to the royal palace, and you see a much larger, like the gates are kind of far back as you can see, and there's like a moat around it and a little bridge, and that bridge is seemingly the only way to the palace. And so you see one like much larger dragonborn standing there, kind of like very royally standing guard. And yeah, that's what you see from outside the gate.
What do we do? Take him out?
And Ziggy says, "No, you've got to find your way around. You've got to get creative with it. You
Fun
boys
game
have
that
any?
I'm playing on my brother.
I'll leave it to you guys.
Murder his
Kill all these coworkers.
You guys have any ideas?"
How far away are we from him?
You're probably like
tenths away.
like 50 feet, but you're like looking through a gate, so he can't see you.
Okay, so we have to get through the gate, then up to him, and then he's in front of.
He's in front of the palace, so you just have to
Palace?
pass without him noticing you.
Okay. We do have bonus on stealth checks.
Yeah, that's great.
10 dex.
Gentlemen, I apologize. I did not look over my notes on that jump spell this morning, so that one's a no go
Except
today.
on the jump spell.
Jay.
I don't know why, but this feels like a good time to tell you guys something that may feel a little irrelevant. Bear with me. I promise. It just feels right. When I was sick and in turmoil, I was, it's gonna sound weird, but I heard this story from the other side.
I love it.
It's a tale. A tale of a runaway. And I feel like his story could help us here.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Alright.
And so I'm looking into Gobi's eyes,
Okay.
and I say,
There once was a runaway lad whose family had driven him mad. So deep in the night, he swiftly took flight, but turned briefly to shout, "Fuck you, Dad."
and with that, you gain the ability. You now, here, hold on. So you have this story like retained, the knowledge of this runaway.
I'm this lad now.
You,
Yeah.
You're able to hold it until your next rest.
My piss?
You can use your reaction at any point to teleport up to 30 feet to an unoccupied space you can see.
What?
When you teleport, you can choose a number of creatures you can see within 30 feet of you, up to my charisma modifier, which is 3,
Okay.
to immediately use the same reaction.
So, the four of us
The four of
can
us can all
teleport
teleport 30 feet.
as a reaction.
What?
Wow.
Well,
That-
That's amazing.
Real.
And I say,
And-
I don't know if that's going to be helpful.
Yeah.
But
I
I just thought I really wanted to share that.
Grog
story
kind of
with you.
squints and is like,
yeah.
yeah, it seems a little irrelevant. Like,
No, Grog. I think
I
we ought to
guess
hear
it's
him
like-
out. I feel a little jumpy right now.
Grog teleports twice. Is it? Sorry, we can just as many times as we want, or just
No,
one
it's
time?
once. It's
Okay.
once.
One time.
So he's
Grog
the only
doesn't
one.
teleport twice.
He's the only one that can use it.
Okay.
Cool.
When he uses it, he has the opportunity to bring us with it.
Grog is really confused and is just
Wait,
like,
so you cast it on Gobi? Is that what
Yeah.
you said?
Yeah, I
Okay.
tell the story to everyone. They all hear it, but I'm directing it to Gobi.
Okay.
cool.
And Ziggy,
That's
remind me
what
one more
it's-
time. What are the rules of this? We just got to get past that guard. Because I'm about to blow your mind.
All I said, boys, was you just gotta touch the front door of the palace, and he owes all of us 20 gold.
All right.
Even if they notice us.
What if?
You just gotta touch it.
Well, oh, buddy.
What if we get in the palace? Is that like 100 gold or something?
Yeah, let's raise the stakes here.
Wow, I haven't asked them, but maybe we'll just stay outside for now.
We might die if we go.
Yeah, that's where they keep the heavy artillery in there.
Okay. Yeah, I have now that I have a 30-foot teleporting range. I'm very curious about the layout of where we are,
Yeah.
the
50
gate,
feet from
He
us.
the door
and
to
he's
the
probably
guy.
standing like 10 feet away from the door. So
Oh,
we'll
okay.
say the door is 60 feet.
Get past him, and we can touch the door.
Or,
We kill him.
sorry, I can't do this out of character.
No.
We kill him.
Yeah, we kill him. Well,
Ziggy would be like, "What the fuck?"
this is not a game
You
anymore.
just said we had to touch the door.
We just we have to touch the door. Awesome.
Got it.
Got it.
Okay. I also magic to the moment.
Oh,
And
This is all for 20 gold.
yeah,
For all of us?
yeah,
Each.
Yeah.
yeah.
There we go.
We're also about to have a long rest, so
True.
let's
go.
my thought.
I can.
Maybe.
No, that
Maybe
wouldn't
we
work.
won't
Never
sleep
mind.
tonight.
I thought there was a part of this that would work.
We party too hard.
Yeah. Not us.
Not even a short
Gentlemen,
rest.
I mean, I don't know. This feels like cheating, but I feel like we can just kind of pop right by the guy. That's just me. That's just me. We can pop right by the guy. We can pop right by the guy, touch the door, and we get the money. That's where I'm coming from.
Yeah, I kind of think this is like kind of a cakewalk.
Yeah,
right?
am I underthinking this right now? Like, we might get in a little trouble, but I feel like 20 gold will carry the fine.
I look you in the eyes and I say, I'll follow you, Lee.
All right, well. All right, hey, Ziggy, keep tight near me. And
Ziggy's kind of just like chuckling with glee.
Yeah, I'm kind of like braggadociously walking up, like I don't care if this guy sees me anymore.
Walking up
to pretty much trying to get within 30 feet.
So the gate's closed.
The gate's closed, but the guy is at the gate.
He's 50 feet behind
the gate.
Sorry.
And then 10 feet behind
I thought we were
to the
50
door.
feet from him. He's at the gate, and the door is 10 feet behind him.
No,
No,
so
that's
you,
me.
So you're where the gate
Okay.
is. On
So
the
we
map.
do have to try.
So we do
Yeah.
have to try.
Do that. Any ideas?
Grog looks at Ziggy and goes, "So have you ever won?"
Yeah.
Ziggy looks at him and he says, well, it's about 50-50.
What'd you do last time?
Well, last time I climbed the gate and I just kind of I'm small, you see, and so I just kind of was able to run straight at him and juke past him, and then I got past the gate.
Climb the gate, be small.
Yeah.
So we're at the gate.
Yeah.
Like we're near the gate at least.
Yeah.
All right. Grog looks at him, and as he looks at him, he produces flame.
Oh.
So it creates just like a little ball of fire. And part of produced flame is that he's allowed to throw it.
Mm-hmm.
And so he looks over at what's his brother's name?
Zalamans.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Zalamans.
Oh, yes.
And he looks at him and kind of checks for attention, and then looks at the group and kind of like shrugs, and then tosses it into the water to the right of the like path.
Yeah.
Kind of over deeper into the water, closer to the palace. In the water though, so that it's just like an eruption of steam. But yeah, I do that, and then I kind of motion towards the gate.
Nice. Yeah, and when you do that, Zalamans, like, he kind of grabs his sword. He's got a sword on his belt, and he kind of grabs it and he turns towards the sheath as if, like, what the hell is going on?
Nice, Grog. But he stayed his post.
He remained. Well, he like probably walks over a little bit towards the water.
Okay. And maybe one more question, Ziggy. Do we all have to touch the door?
If you want the 20 gold.
No.
If you want the 20 gold?
It's technically 20 per person.
20 per. 20 per. Got it. Are you good with money these days?
No. Oh yes.
Because we could use you back here if you want to just get into a little conversation with your brother Zalamans.
You know what? I like that, boys. Why don't you guys go ahead and I'll take the bait.
All right, now you have to role play between the two of them.
Yeah.
Having a conversation. Yeah.
And so what? You want him to call him over?
Yeah,
to the
that,
gate?
like, and if we can,
Yeah, he
obscure
says-
ourselves. I don't want
Yeah.
him to know we're there.
He says, "Hey, Zally! Hey, Zal! Hey, over here!" And then you hear him say, "Oh, Ziggy, come on, man, not tonight. Come on." And he just says, "No, come on. I want you to meet some of my friends over here." So Zal is like kind of like he checks to see if the danger is imminent or anything, and he starts kind of slowly walking over to the gate, believing Ziggy, and he gets kind of like 10 feet out, and he's like, "All right, well, fellas." and he's just kind of
1, 2, 3, go! And I want to teleport across and mad dash for the door with maybe everybody.
And he's, oh
Yeah,
damn
I
it!
don't
And he
care.
starts running past.
Yeah.
Roll for athletics. to
Okay.
see-
I only have 25.
All of you roll
speed.
for athletics.
As soon as he blinks away, he just disappears as soon as Salamence gets up, and all of us feel like, even Ziggy,
Yeah.
feel like we can also do it.
Oh.
And so we like
Oh.
all follow him.
As we're running, Grog dives between Ezekiel and Gobi's, like as they're running through
Yeah.
their legs, and transforms into a warhorse.
Oh.
Wow.
So
That's
I
great.
think probably advantage. On
I think
athletics
you.
roll.
Yeah, I think you're good on the. You don't have to roll. Yeah.
That's
Good.
so
I
sick.
rolled a 3, so I'm gonna need a warhorse.
Wow. What'd you roll?
Oh, I didn't roll.
You rolled a 3.
I rolled a
On
3.
athletics?
A 4 after my bonus.
Okay.
I got a nat one.
And that one.
Oh, no.
So Grog
Grog
bucks,
just knocks
Grog bucks Ezekiel off of his back.
He does, and roll 1d4 to see because you hit your head or something on the bridge, and you both get caught by Zalamence, like by the collar, like
It's 4.
kids.
I took 4 damage.
4 damage.
Oh god.
Dang.
And he kind of holds you for a second, kind of
Go, Grog!
He says,
Get to the door.
he says, you guys hang out with this idiot, and then he just throws you on the ground, and then I guess. Oh wait, let's see. Actually, yeah,
no
Ziggy.
A 1 and a 3.
Yeah, Ziggy makes it to the door as well as Grog,
Oh,
and
so easy for y'all.
and so Zalamence literally he's just like shaking his head, and then he just like fishes in his pockets and just throws 40 gold towards Grog and Ziggy. He says, "All right, gosh, not tonight, guys. You gotta get out of here. Come on." And
Grog
he,
attempts to. Grog is back into humanoid form and
Sure.
starts to pull at the door, trying to go in.
Yeah. And no, he says, "Hey, get back from there!" And he pulls you away. And then Ziggy leans over to Zalamence. He says, "Hey, lighten up there, huh?" And he says, "Hey, Zal, I want to show you something that these boys sent me." And he pulls out the piece of parchment, and he shows it to Zalamence. And he says, "You know, we're going to Strata City tomorrow." And Ziggy is clearly like a little, like he's a little tipsy. He's not drunk, but he's just like definitely like just saying like, "Yeah, we're heading to Strata City tomorrow. See what Flynt sent us." And Zalamence like stops in his tracks and looks at this, and he's like, "Ziggy, what are you boys doing? Being out this late? You've got such an important mission to do. What are you doing here? You've got to get out of here as soon as you can." And he's just kind of berating Ziggy about it. Ziggy's clearly just like, "Oh, it's whatever. Come on, we're just having a good time." Yeah.
We're just having a good time.
And so Zalamence like clearly like knew what this meant, and just and so Ziggy, I guess, takes it back from him, and then Zalamence just says, "Well, you boys be careful out there, and don't try to get into any more trouble before you leave." And he opens up the gate really quick for you and makes sure no one's looking, and then just sends you on your way.
I'm defeated.
I pat
Grog,
Gobi on the back and say, "Well, we were never gonna like it."
Grog gives 10 gold to Gobi and 10 gold to Ezekiel and says, "That was pretty fun, right, boys?"
That's good.
That was fun, Grog.
So it's been an hour, and so you guys meet back up where?
The Drake.
The Drake.
Were you guys done shopping?
Oh yeah, there was a whole haberdashery to show that.
It's been an hour, so I guess.
No, we'll say it's been 55
Late
minutes.
Night haberdashery.
Haberdashing.
I think we go back to the tavern.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
I really want to know about this school of
We're
magic,
clinking
and
but
clanging.
I guess it's fine. So
Dude, you might learn some ranges.
that's what I'm wondering. Is
It might-
I don't know
it
what
might
that
help you.
means. But it's so late.
No, it's not that late. You got 5 minutes before they close.
They're not gonna care.
No, it's Friday night, dude.
How does Quavo feel?
We just
Friday
paid $20
night.
touching a gate.
Sorry, 20. Yeah,
We're
20
walking
between us
okay,
three.
Quavo and I are
We
walking
own
back,
that guy.
and I'm like, "What you thinking, wee man? Should we head back home or check out one more place?"
The night's young and we're in a new city. Well, look, what's this Tropius school of ranging about, you think?
So we look, and
So you walk by it.
Yeah.
So it's all gated and it's dark. And it's
Closed.
it's just like
Closed 5 minutes ago.
it's closed and it's like I mean you can see like clearly like stations and stuff set up
Bunch of people practicing.
No, you don't see
pointing
anybody.
at us and laughing.
No, you don't see anything going on there. Yeah.
And I go, alright then, fine. What about the haberdashery?
Yeah, and you going to the haberdashery?
Turn across the street.
I don't know, am I?
You tell me, man.
Haberdash.
We walk into the haberdashery.
Okay, fine. I'm walking through, and before the rest of the crew gets back to the haberdashery, I hear them chanting it from like a few feet away, and we all go in.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
All right.
Alright, so we all go in. I catch them on their way back.
All right. So
Hat boys.
All right.
Hat boys.
Yeah, okay, so real quick, what do y'all look for or find in the haberdashery?
I'm
want-
looking for a nice tie.
I
I
just
want
want
to
to
color
look
around.
around.
Colorful hat.
Baby.
Okay, look around. 16. You find a nice pair of wool socks.
Wool socks.
Dude,
Do they
I'm
have
Greg's
those where you're
holding them
from?
to his face, rubbing his face, being
And-
so.
And the haberdash says that'll be 15 gold.
I'm looking for a colorful suit.
Okay, love it.
Damn it, too.
You don't find one.
He's hiding.
Did you find a black suit?
Yeah, you find a very gray suit.
You need to complete your leather jacket.
I walk
Yeah, you've
up
already
to
got your Fawn's
Quavo
jacket.
and see him looking around hopefully, and I pat him on the back and cast guidance, which gives him an extra D4 on his roll.
And so you look harder. Do you?
I do.
I do.
21.
Okay, you find a very colorful suit.
Wow.
You find it's like it's patchwork, and it's like but in like a very classy way, to where it's like clearly thought out, and it's like kind of twisting, and it's cool. It's like very it's like what colors are it again that you find? It's
Blue.
it's all blue.
I like blue.
It's all just
It's
different-
very- it's very-
it's all different shades of blue.
Yes,
It's
yeah.
a
Yeah.
tuxedo, Canadian tuxedo.
Yeah.
I love them.
Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, Ezekiel. Remind me, this suit reminds me of the one I wore at the Princess's Ball 4 years ago. Remind me to tell you about that one, lads.
Oh, Princess's Ball. Right.
Done.
Grog looks down and says, "All right, when do you want us to remind you?"
At a later date.
Later date.
Let me sleep on it.
All right. Very
Tomorrow
cool.
morning.
Very cool.
The details are foggy.
I'm in search of a nice bandana. Not like quite like a bandana, but like the whole like a big old
Like a hood.
A
thing.
big
Yeah, like a
towel. Like a
neck,
shawl?
a shawl.
A call.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like
Yeah.
bigger than a bandana, but it's a bandana.
I love that. Real.
It's a
It's gingham.
It's a
It's a,
yeah. I'll settle
Yeah,
for a
you-
normal bandana,
yeah.
It's women's
Yeah,
fit.
you find a normal cowboy bandana.
but it's big on me.
Yeah. It's a big bandana. Yeah, fine.
How much for this?
We'll say 5 gold.
All right.
I guess those are nice wool socks.
Grog throws one coin to the shopkeeper and says, "I'm not paying more than one."
He says, "All right, it's getting late anyway. Whatever."
Grog puts the
Take
wool
the
socks on
socks.
his hands and walks out.
That's great.
I'm looking for a nice coat.
Ooh, like what kind of coat?
It's a.
That's it.
No.
42.
That's a lot.
Okay, maybe.
Yeah.
So I presumably am wearing this like pretty worn out, like just like a sort of a trench coat.
Yeah.
Not like as long as a trench coat.
Short of a
but,
trench
like,
coat.
Long, yeah, short of a trench coat, long, kind of like leather, just tough, worn out coat. And so I'm looking for something that's maybe more of like, it's more stately. It's got some buttons. It's maybe like a nice, what color would I want it to be? I don't know, like a nice green, a deep green.
Deep green, okay, kind of Christmassy.
Yeah.
Kind of Christmassy.
Roll for that.
That's sick.
Yeah, that's a 2 plus.
Maybe a little pinstripe.
Wow, he gets
Yeah.
What am I rolling
2 of
for?
those?
You are rolling for
Finding
perception.
it.
Yeah, I got 4.
Okay, you find a jacket, but it's like kind of pink.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy it. How much? Is
Yeah, 50 gold. It's nice. It's nice leather.
it? I don't want it. Never mind. Tough.
I'll do 30.
I don't want it.
All right. Fine. Suit yourself. 20.
I really want you to wear this pants.
Come on.
Grog comes back
What
in
do you
and
say,
chips in,
Whitaker?
throws 5 gold
I'll
at
give
Whitaker.
you. No, I'll give you 5 gold.
Yeah, throws 5 gold at Whitaker.
The guy looks at you. He says, why not?
5 gold.
Man, I
for
really
the
shouldn't have bought this
average
bandana for full price.
All right. So, and then he says, all right, lads, I got to close up shop. And he closes shop.
But it's Friday night.
It's 10 p.m.?
It's spring. Everything closes early in spring.
Yeah, right. So, y'all go to the Drake.
The Drake.
Yes,
Okay.
go to the
Meander over to the Drake.
So, you go inside. The Drake is still, still hopping.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, still hopping. And,
It's a lively town.
yeah.
We need a room.
I'm gonna get a room.
Okay. They,
I throw 1
the
gold
bar-
coin to the innkeeper.
the same barkeep says, well, lads, sorry, all rooms booked up. Except the only one we got here is, no, it's all booked up here.
What's wrong with the only one you got?
No, we don't have any. It's we're all booked up for the night. Sorry.
Felt like there was one, and then mid conversation
No,
dematerialized.
there's nothing here.
Grog throws
unless
another gold coin at the barkeep.
well, I tell you what, if there's we could use some entertainment around here. We could use some entertainment around here.
Yeah, I see that, but
Yeah, I guess you're right. I don't know.
But that's sorry, lads.
We were
There's
asking about a room.
nowhere to stay.
yeah. And then what? We sleep on the floor? Is there a room
I don't know
or
what to
not?
tell you.
Entertainment.
Is there an entertainer's room?
I don't normally do this, but I guess you could consider what I do entertainment.
Is that right?
Oh, Zeke,
And
you're so much more than
he
that.
he just kind of nods over to the stage there, the empty stage at the front.
Oh my god, a spotlight comes up.
No, everyone's still going about drinking.
Okay. I approach the stage.
Grog, I don't know if I'm allowed to do this. I want to use like a non-harmful moonbeam.
I don't need to do that.
Come on, it's so good.
How much damage does it deal? I can take it.
Dude, I think it's a lot. Alright,
It is
I'm not
not.
gonna use moonbeam. Oh, it's only when you enter. No, it's only when you enter the moonbeam.
And every
Well,
time.
this guy's shredded.
Yeah. But it's not combat. Yeah, I won't do it.
I walk up onto the stage and I begin the process of lighting my candles. And I scatter them around me and I sit on the floor and I summon the lights in my ball. And it's just like silent in the room. Like nobody knows what's happening.
Yeah. People kind of start to every so often they'll just like kind of turn from their conversation and look at the stage and be like, what is going on? Like, what is that guy doing? And so until everyone's kind of like people are still murmuring, but everyone's kind of wondering what you're doing on stage.
Okay.
I'm gonna prestidigitate some faint music, just like a little bit of like
Oh.
dun
Oh, right.
dun dun.
Okay.
It's like the beginning of like a magic show sort of thing.
Yeah, that's good. That's
Ladies
good.
and gentlemen, taking the stage, Ezekiel Plenty. Yeah. Bam, bam, bam.
Or that place.
The noodlers are still noodling.
Yeah.
So I begin to swirl my hands around my crystal ball and summon my dancing lights in it once again. It's 5 little individual lights sort of
Yeah.
jumping around rhythmically to the music.
The crowd goes, oh!
That Gobi has conjured, transmutated.
Yes.
You're
And
transmutated.
as they're bouncing around, my eyes kind of glaze over again, and I reach out to the spirits for another story.
What's he gonna say? What is he doing?
Yeah.
And they tell me the tale of the clever animal.
Oh.
And so my eyes come back down, and I've received this story from the other side, and I begin to tell it to the tavern folk. And as I do, I turn the dancing lights, come out of my orb and take shape into little forms, to like a puppet show.
Ooh.
Like a little puppet show.
Yeah, I'm
of
running
what
through
I'm
the
telling.
crowd, just being like, hey, "What's he doing? That's
Grog's
incredible."
still talking to the barkeep and it's like, so like, are there rooms or are there not rooms? Like, my friend's performing, but like, what's the deal?
The barkeep's not paying attention.
He's in trance.
So here's what happens. I start turning the lights into like little critter. This little critter. It's like a little chipmunk, and there's a woman, and the chipmunk is like running towards the woman as I'm narrating. There once was a quite clever critter. Saw a woman pass by and then lit her. Enraged by the sight, with indignance and spite, he crawled right up her skirt and then bit her. And like the lights are like demonstrating this whole thing.
And everybody in the
Oh
bar.
my god!
No, everybody in the bar is silent, and they look at each other. And the crowd goes wild with that story, and then you walk off the stage. And
Yeah, I do. I blow out my candles. Can I
Yeah.
roll for performance to see if I get any tips from this?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Roll a D100.
Okay.
Nice.
So I will say that story imbues me with next time I make a charisma check, which I'm trying to do for performance, I can roll an extra die immediately after and add that die's extra number to the check, and I use my bardic inspiration die for that.
Nice.
So I roll a D100 and then add my bardic inspiration.
Yeah.
List. Okay, cool.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That was such a good story. I'm gonna sleep somewhere else tonight.
Wait, is it 99 plus 5?
Oh, wait, 99 plus?
104.
Dude, so you get 104 gold tips from that.
Just gold pouring out.
So with that, the barkeep,
That's insane.
you go back up to the barkeep and he says, "You know, lad, that's as rowdy as I've seen this crowd in a while. You know what? You guys, there's a little room behind the bar here. Why don't you guys stay there? It's on the house tonight." And he kind of ushers you guys into this room to stay in. And he says, "You guys, let me know if you need anything. I'm
Yeah,
Zach."
So his real name's Jack. My name's Zach.
That's hilarious.
And so yeah, it's a room. It's just kind of like a back room with like 5 cots, we'll say.
Where's Zach?
There's
gonna
not an
sleep?
extra one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I lay my head down and pore over my books as I have to do. Each night and each morning.
I lay down as well. I'm also I'm assuming these cots are a little bit shorter, so my kind of like it ends around my calf, so my feet are hanging off the end of the cot. But I'm out like a rabbit.
You're so wasted.
Yeah, gone.
Nice.
I'm laying down and I think I can straight to sleep.
Sleep.
Tired
Go
boy.
back to sleep.
I look at my candles and I see that they've melted quite a bit today.
Oh.
They're low, and I realize I'm putting the work today.
Yeah.
I don't need to stay up. But before I go to bed, I look over at Grog and I see him sleeping blissfully, and I feel for the guy. You know, he told us about his backstory, his family, and everything, and it really struck a chord. And I think to myself, he was drinking a lot. You know, I feel like he was really struggling after he shared all that. And so I walk up and knowing that he doesn't have much by way of family, I take out of my bag the small wooden figurine of a bullywug and I place it beside his bed.
That's sweet.
And I go to bed.
What?
That, yeah.
This frog is for you.
Yeah, Grog gets a die of inspiration for when he wakes up for that. That's great. Okay, so y'all all go to bed? Okay.
Long rest.
Yeah.
So you're all sleeping.
I don't know if anybody else had any damage, but
Yeah.
So you're all sleeping.
For similar reasons.
Like
Something stupid.
the tavern gets quiet as people start to funnel out, and then kind of in the middle of the night, a loud commotion in the main tavern room jolts all of you awake. And you hear the few people who are in there start to kind of scream.
Oh my.
And they're running around
On fire.
as
Bronze Wraith found this.
you see
Oh, cool.
so this is
Kind of forgot about them.
the Drake. And you can see, so here's the entrance. And you see, so you guys are in here. So, yeah, so put all of your people in here. Yeah, that's great.
Wait, if we're fighting, I might need that.
Wait,
And
Yeah, thank you. Oh, that's okay.
That'll help.
you can hear from your room in there, you can hear 4 people saying, "Kill whoever you can. They just need whoever they can. Go on, look for whoever it is. Whoever we can get. Yes."
Yeah, as we were just burning spells. Yeah, we'll rest.
Wait,
Yeah.
yeah,
Wait,
what?
did get a long rest in?
Yeah.
You got a short rest. Then.
Short rest. Okay.
Shit.
That's so good for me.
Quavo, half awake, runs out, sword drawn, and tackles this guy to the ground.
awake.
Whoever this is.
Yeah.
Wait. I guess movement. Sorry.
Well,
I
and
think you
roll
have it, right?
for initiative.
Okay.
Oh,
20.
fair.
19. Oh wait.
8.
Whitaker has bright green sound.
Oh,
18.
Are you already out here?
Wait, 20.
Normally that
18. Quavo.
You beat that
The
one.
19. Wait, sorry. What do you have to initiative? Sorry.
Dex.
Dexterity.
Dexterity 21.
Okay.
sorry, loud.
Who?
Get over here.
do we add anything to initiative?
Yeah, you
Dexterity.
Dex.
Dex to initiative.
I got a 15,
15.
What is
You guys?
11.
which is way better than usual.
8.
17.
Wait, you said what? 15?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm also gonna heal during the short rest.
11 for Gobi.
Okay. So
Sorry, and we like pop out of bed, like we're just up.
you're jolted awake.
Okay, cool.
By
Just making sure.
Did you
Quavo
heal
sleeps
fully?
in his chainmail.
So I have that
hell was that?
short rest ability where you heal an extra d6 on your short rest.
Oh, like without using a hit point?
No, you have to use one of your hit
Oh, okay.
dice. You don't.
I have a ton of healing spells,
Okay,
so I'll be
okay,
good.
cool. Never mind.
Not a ton, but some.
Okay, so we start with Quavo.
Quavo runs, half awake, sword drawn, and tackles this figure.
You tackle him? Like, do you...
Well, I guess actually no. Like they're terrorizing people. We've heard them say they're grab anyone you can. He lunges with a sword.
Okay,
and
roll
stabs.
to see if you hit.
Him.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
2.
You do not hit.
Slams.
So you kind of, I guess, whiff,
Yeah.
and then we go to
Falls asleep.
We go to Whittaker. Yeah.
So he went to tackle that first guy.
Yeah.
You're this guy?
I'm the red one.
Makes sense. I guess.
Is
This
it?
is the
Can I ask? So this is like middle of the night because we got a short rest, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And so, is it like? This might be a bad question to ask, but is it like dark? Like, can we see?
So that would have been a 6.
In the tavern?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like people were... No, I guess it's not fully dark because there were still some people in there. But like some of the lights are out, but it's not like total darkness.
Okay. I'm just gonna. Sure. I'll just get up and I also run outside to where Quavo is, trident drawn, and I'm gonna just go for a 2-handed stab on the first person.
Nice.
Swing.
Roll to hit.
Okay.
Ooh, baby.
19.
Yeah, that hits.
And then D8. Is it this one?
Yes.
I think. So, 4 damage.
Okay, so yeah, so
Plus
the,
anything?
yeah, plus
Oh, okay. So that's where I get a little confused sometimes with
I
the.
think it's probably just strength.
You just add strength to it.
to
For
damage.
attack- For damage.
Yeah, for damage.
Strength modifier.
Okay, 5.
5. Okay.
That's good.
Nice. So yeah, the cultist kind of like stumbles back, like clearly hurt, and then he like in reaction makes a swing at Whittaker, just swinging a scimitar,
Teleport away.
and rolls a 18 to hit,
That hits.
and
Soft.
Yeah, go ahead.
and he does 3 damage.
Okay.
Okay, and then we go to Gobi.
I'm here, and I guess this is about 25 to the doorway.
Okay.
I know, isn't that amazing? Your
Ezekiel,
mini looks so
this
good.
is so sick.
So it's about 25 to the doorway. However, I will catapult my pickaxe at him.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so I ran here leaving the pickaxe behind, and it's just in range, and I will just kind of try to swing it out, maybe at a different one so I don't accidentally hit my friends, because I can do it up to 150 feet.
Oh, I love it.
So, catapult.
Okay.
So they need to roll a dex saving throw.
Okay, that is a
Beat 12.
19.
They did it. So my
And I gave
pickaxe.
myself in my pink jacket.
Oh, dude, let's go!
Whoa. Wait, where is that?
Oh, dude, you gotta do
Hero
Hero
Forge.
Hero Forge. And then I also gave myself a long bow.
That's where I got this guy too.
Nice.
Yeah, you should definitely do it.
Definitely
It's
gonna mess
fun.
around with that, yeah.
Pretty in pink.
Okay, so that was my warhammer, my pickaxe that just went careening across the room. At
Oh,
this
wow.
guy.
Yeah. So that,
That's so sick.
if you want
Yeah, I missed.
So that is now over
Damn.
there.
Yeah,
Just stuck in
And-
the
embedded
water.
in that corner.
And we go to this cultist will say how these are 5, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well,
So
your call.
1, 2, 3, 4, and then he takes a swing at Quavo. And that does not hit.
Awesome.
So that guy, and then this guy moves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we go to Grog.
Okay. So let's see.
See this lovely neon blob.
Yeah. I'm just far enough that I can't do that.
It's my go-to.
Oh, yeah.
You had a busy day.
I did have a busy day.
You had a very busy day.
Thank you for the reminder.
The other thing is like the rain outside was really calming, and I was like, this is a nice fight we're having.
Is there raining outside?
I think it is. Right here,
Sounds
something,
like it,
something
yeah.
very
Yes,
gently.
no, thank you. I was forgetting.
Okay, so I'm gonna run past my boy here, which I think is right around.
Yeah, we dap up
Right
as you
here,
go
I
past.
think. I'm gonna then from here, I'm gonna do the thing where I cast Moonbeam.
It's warming on there.
So I'm gonna cast Moonbeam on. It's about 5 foot radius, so 10 feet wide. I think I'm gonna cast it on. This is the one door, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast it covering the one door.
Okay.
And so there is a beam of moonlight shining down upon this exit. And then I'm gonna shillelagh my weapon.
Nice.
So I kind of pull my totem staff out and go as it kind of begins to glow and kind of the edges grow sharper and emphasized.
Nice.
And then I end my turn.
All right. Then we go to this cultist, and he moves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we go back to Quavo.
Right.
Oh, Ezekiel.
No, you died already.
Wait, did you not go? Oh shit, you were supposed to go before Whitaker. That's my
I
bad.
was like, I thought I rolled well this
Sorry, yeah. That's my bad. Yeah.
I've had like 2 initiative every other fight.
Yeah. No, sorry. You go, and then you'll go.
Honestly, I
out.
can just take this spot in initiative order. That's fine.
Yeah, I'll shoot that.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll assume my normal position in order.
Yeah.
Alright, sorry. I'm trying to see these squares here.
This audio is giving us a lot more credit.
Yeah.
than what we're doing. That was the sound of my pickaxe hitting the wall.
Yeah, it's just things bouncing off the walls.
This is you, Gobi?
Yeah.
Alright. I
I'll move out.
vault over the barrels. 25. Did you guys see Ezekiel do the flip? I lean back against this wall. Actually, here, hold on. I was here. 5, 10, 15, 20. I need line of sight. 25. Is this a table or just a plank of wood?
Yes, I think it's just a plank.
Okay.
Well, I think that's a table. Yeah, that is a table.
I kind of try to like duck behind the table. It's not blocking much of me, but from here I look across the room at this guy and stare directly into his eyes. And as my eyes roll back, he makes a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. 6.
And his eyes roll back.
Oh.
And this mist begins to form around his head, forming a jagged crown of thorns around his head.
Whoa. Oh my god.
And he becomes charmed, and on each of his turns, he must use his action before moving to make a melee attack against a creature other than itself that I choose. The target can act normally on its turn if I don't choose a creature or if none are within reach. And then every subsequent turn, I have to use my action to maintain control of him.
Okay.
So I put the crown on this one and instruct him to attack this one.
Oh. Okay, wait, so then what happens?
So on his turn, before he can do anything else, he has to use his action to make a melee attack against that.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's sick. Okay.
And if I lose concentration or I decide not to use my action, it breaks, and then if nobody's in melee reach, he doesn't have to do anything.
Okay. Cool. And that
Yeah,
ends your
my
turn.
turn,
Okay, we go to Quavo.
Right. Quavo, once again with his newfound great sword, takes a swing at this guy.
At
again.
the wait, at this again. This is the different guy.
Oh.
The one
Whoever's
in
hurt.
front of, like, more facing you is the first
This is
one.
the one that's hurt. Just by the
okay.
way.
Then that one, yeah.
Okay.
Well, maybe actually spare him. He's fighting for us right now.
Oh. Then this one.
Nice, he's on our team.
16.
Yep, hits. Now roll for attack.
2d6s plus 2. 6.
Wow.
And 7, 9.
9. Oh wow. What do you do? You kill. What do you do?
Okay. I do like a Z form. Like I kind of like.
Oh, that's sick.
I'm picturing like Cloud with his Buster sword.
Yeah.
Oh, baby.
And just chopped in little pieces.
And he is dead. As we go to Whitaker.
Okay. I want to try something a little crazy.
Go for it.
For whatever reason, Whitaker's a little. He's not that he got woken up. He's grumpy.
He needs to sleep.
So this is a melee spell attack, I guess, which means I have to make contact with the person.
I think so.
Yeah, it's the range is touch.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna run over to this cultist right here.
Okay.
So I run up to him, and while I'm doing it, presumably, my flies down.
Oh.
I run over to him.
While you're doing it, your flash shot.
Etched in stone.
Yeah. The white gauntlet that has showed up before.
I love
Yes.
the white
I
gauntlet.
throw my
So
hand out, and it appears around my hand, and I run up to the cultist, and I grab him at the side of his head. Wow. Okay. Presumably. And so I'm making a melee, I guess, spell attack.
Yeah.
It's
So you'll add
is
your
it
spell attack bonus.
so it's 6 or
Probably it's list.
Okay. So
You can scroll up and we'll show you your spell attack bonus.
spell attack bonus. Oh, it's plus 4.
That sounds right.
That
So it
hits.
would be
13.
It does
That
hit.
Nice.
hits.
Okay. So he reaches out to try and block me. I knock one hit away, and then grab him on the side of the head. And I with the white glove, and then it says he takes 3d10 of necrotic damage.
Yeah.
Do it.
Holy hell.
So it starts burning his face.
What level are you guys?
Yeah.
Okay. This thing is kind of insane. Is this?
Yeah. 0 is 10 on that die.
That's an 8.
Good start.
Plus 5.
Okay.
He's dead.
Wait. This is
Plus
overkill.
3. So 16.
He just burns to ashes. Is that what happens?
So
What is
it's
necrotic?
necrotic damage, so I'm like gripping his face, and it's like, I don't want to say like decaying.
Yes.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not
He
decaying.
becomes skeletal.
More or less, like his face, it's not really melting, it's just like, it's almost as if he's aging at like hypersonic speed, so he's
Oh,
like
dude.
just deteriorating really
That's-
fast, basically.
Whoa.
And then, and I'm just like looking into his eyes, and I just
melts
let him
away.
down to the floor.
Just
I'm
for
eyeing
balls.
one over there.
I love that. Okay, as we go to this
God
cultist.
damn it.
So what?
He doesn't have to do anything.
Oh, I
Does he
thought.
just wail on the
Oh,
dead
it's
body?
wait, isn't it 15 feet?
It's melee range.
Oh.
So unless he has a whip, he's good.
So, does he? But well, so like, how does this spell work? Is he like now just seeking other enemies?
No, he can do whatever he wants. It's literally just like at the beginning of his turn.
Okay.
If there's somebody in range, he has to use his action to attack.
Okay, so he's gonna attack. Is this Grog? Or no?
Greg's
I'm yellow.
Who's this?
Quavo.
That's Quavo. I thought this. Oh, and that's Whitaker. Okay, he is going to attack Quavo. He rolls an 8 to to hit.
Does
That
not.
does not hit. So he whiffs again on Quavo. As we go
So
to
wrong.
Gobi.
Really important point of lore. Did you actually cut that guy into pieces?
His legs, yes.
Legs,
The-
cool.
This slash was like a it didn't go through
Chest.
Yeah. This
Okay.
slash down, and then the legs were like
Great.
fell over.
I'd love to catapult one of his legs at the other guy, because I'm without
Okay.
pickaxe. So I'm going to catapult a leg from here to here.
That's great.
And try to hit that guy. So same deal. He needs to roll a dex
Carnage.
saving throw,
Oh.
12 or higher.
That.
if it doesn't work, I
he
don't
rolls
get
an
that.
11.
Yes! Let's
Almost died.
go! Okay, that's great.
Knee to the chin.
He takes 3d8 bludgeoning damage.
Oh my god.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, boy!
That's a fast foot.
3, 7. No, I will count this one because I think I'm good. 5, 15 total.
You are good. Thank
He
you. All right.
dies. Foot to face across. I'll say.
Through his face.
Much obliged, Quavo.
Okay, so we go to Ezekiel.
Yeah, we do. Okay.
I like being a wizard, just catapulting things around the
That's
room.
it.
Step forward and reach behind my back and pull off the Scion staff.
Yes.
And the tentacles wriggle
Forgot
to
about
life.
this. Forgot about this.
Wait, what do you call it?
The Scion staff.
Is that what it is? Is that
That's
its
what I
name?
have named it.
Okay, I love it. Silent staff.
I can choose to target up to 3 creatures, but I choose 1 creature. I deal 1d6 with each tentacle. And it's +5 to hit.
And you move towards him, I
Yes,
assume.
the range is 15 feet.
Oh,
so
nice.
I
Yeah,
just gotta get
perfect,
within
yeah.
range. I stay 15 feet away from him, though. Just in case this doesn't work. So am I rolling to hit for each of them?
Yes. No. Does it not say?
It says when you make a weapon attack with the staff. So 1 weapon attack.
Yeah, I guess it's
Target
just
up
one.
to 3 creatures. Okay, so it's a 14 to hit.
Okay, hits.
Alright, so then it deals 3d6 damage to him.
Get tentacled.
7 damage to him.
Okay.
And he has to succeed on a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. 11.
He fails. His speed is halved.
I get shit on.
Okay,
So
so
slimy.
your tentacles, your silent staff, the tentacle is like flailing towards him.
Yeah.
The moment before it hits him, an arrow comes through the window and pierces through his head as he falls to the ground dead. And yeah, so as all these cultists die, immediately Ziggy busts through the door, and he says,
Just burnt up by the moonbeam.
"Yeah, Moonbeam
Turn it off!
fades.
Turn it off!
I'm here.
Moonbeam fades, and he says, "You boys all right? Jeez, these boys came prepared, didn't they?" And he checks to make sure you guys are okay.
I prepared it. I've used a leg to hit somebody.
Yeah.
The Final Fantasy VII victory noise plays, and I put my sword. Thanks, we're good.
Are you okay?
Well, yes, I'm all right, but they took the queen from the royal palace, and well, Salomon, he's all right, but he's all right, but he never stood a chance. They really knew what they were doing there. And boys, I didn't mean to make such a haste out of this, but I think we better get to Strata City quick. They're clearly building some sort of army here. So we quick, let's go. And
Salamance want to come along? He's probably out of a job.
yeah, and then so as you guys
We
leave,
could probably sleep a little bit more as Grog yawns.
as you guys leave, or as you like head outside, you can see people
Pickaxe.
like the city is like kind of torn up a little bit, and it's like people. It's kind of as you were entering Riddleton, and like people were repairing. It's similar where people are trying to figure out what happened and like making sure everyone's okay. Then Ziggy he goes and he snaps his fingers and no, it was yeah, and then all of a sudden a giant hawk, kind of about the size of Ziggy.
Grog, look out!
He yeah,
It's coming for you!
the other eye. And it lands in front of Ziggy, and he quickly kind of like holds its head to his head, so like you know, and he looks at it, and he's like, yeah, may your hammer be mighty. He like kind of mumbles something to it, and then he goes again, and the hawk flies away into the sky. And he says,
What
"You know,
was
I think
that?
they'll be all right here, boys. I think we better be making our way." And he just kind of waits and looks to see if y'all are gathered to head to Strata City.
The answer is no, but we'll go anyways.
Wait a second. So he doesn't say anything about the bird.
No, he doesn't say
He just
anything.
does
we know
that.
as much as we need to
We
know
do
about
that interaction, and then he's just like, "Well, I think we're good."
Yeah.
This is now the second large bird we've seen. Because there was the raven those goblins were talking to
The
forever
raven
ago.
wasn't large, was it?
Oh, I thought
I
it
think
was
it
a
was-
large
it was
raven.
A big raven, but not
oversized raven.
like massive.
Maybe it was only like twice as large.
We gotta befriend some. We
Yeah.
gotta befriend some
A
birds.
Guys, think about it.
Grog's
feel
still
like-
kind of cowering behind Quavo after seeing the bird.
Yeah.
It's just kind of peeks around. He's like, "Is it cold?"
Yeah, I'm ready to go.
Alright, I'll
Let's get it.
look at Ziggy and I go, how exactly do you recommend that we start making our way towards this city?
Well, boys, you just follow me. And he's clearly all ready to go, and is starts walking north.
Walking?
Yeah, walking.
Not like calling another big bird.
Yeah,
Not like
maybe like a
flying for some reason.
helicopter.
Nope.
Hell,
No, the hawk
That's
flew
so
away.
interesting.
Do they know about gondolas in Tropius?
He doesn't fly anymore.
What's the thing that we have that
All right.
repairs gondolas? That's
The Ripple Wick?
Remember.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's important to remember.
Ripplewick.
And that I think is a good stopping
Yeah.
point.
Yes.
Well, Alex, that's
GG,
phenomenal.
boy, GG.
Phenomenal.
That was a lot of that. I will say that took a lot longer than